Hello.
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 Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, wasn't I just on here doing this? Hi, I'm Patrick from the Midnight Hour. Welcome to the Midnight Hour.
Untitled.
And see, there it goes again. See, I have a black screen. There's it. We're here with the lovely Jennifer Tochi, the dynamic Mr. Bones, and the master of kaiju, Casey, Interwebkaiju. And of course, I'm here with me, and probably later on, maybe the Cheetah will make an appearance. I don't know. We'll hope. We'll hope. All right, I'm not sure. I just throw this out there to a few heads, so I do hope that some people will find us. I think they will.
John's in the chat. Doomsday, John.
Okay. John. Oh, yeah. He says, "But Mr. Bones, I feel like I just saw you."
I feel that way too, John.
Yeah.
That was a mean goat. I'm glad of that.
That was so much fun. I have to admit, I asked her before the show. I asked her to bring Black Phillip out because he's pretty mighty. I didn't know that you were gonna. Actually, I didn't know you were gonna show up, Jennifer. I thought you were going to be sleeping. So that was just a happy accident that happened.
She heard that Al also has a Phillip, and she had to jump in there to try to get it.
Yeah, I laid the groundwork for that. Yeah, I won't. I'm not going to deny it. If anyone wants to send me a Black Phillip, I'm down with that. Hey, Haddonfield, how are you, sir? Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Those who can to share us out, that'll be awesome. That will actually be Mr. Bones here in a couple of minutes here, because he's going to get his community tab. Hi, Lori. How are you? Glad you're here for the Midnight Hour. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun and adventure. We might be joined later by the Coyote, also known as Tiffany Wears T-shirts, and of course our mighty Pumpkin King, Hobbs Horror. He might join us too for a few minutes. We'll see. I'm not sure about Katie. I don't know.
Katie said no. She's going to take the night off.
She's taking the night. Oh, okay. Okay. Katie said no. Okay.
Maybe Tiffany will wear the Black Phillip horns.
Yeah, that would. Oh, yeah. Have you seen those, Jennifer?
No, and I don't want to.
See, you think I'm see, she put on gold horns. So, I didn't tell her to do that. I didn't tell her to do that. She has her own gold horns. She has cat ears. She has dog ears.
Yeah, but Jennifer's got the light up devil ears horns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else she has. I think she has a couple of other different ears she wears. So that's always exciting. Yep, nice, Mr. Bones. Yeah, Mr. Bones crossed 500 subs. You should be getting your community tab. I'm thinking within 2 days, right, Bones?
Took you a lot longer than that.
I think
you wait for a while.
No, don't only make you wait a week. It's a week. So they just want to make sure you stay over 500. Yeah, because that's how long it took for me to get my tab. They just want to see you have to stay over 500 for a week. Then they give
Have you talked to other people recently, Patrick? They've been getting theirs in a week also, because mine took like a whole month.
Really? No, mine only took a week. That's what everybody's been saying.
Okay.
Because
they made it better.
I actually thought that as soon as I hit 500, I thought they were gonna just give it to me, and then they said no, they have to wait a week, so they want to make sure you stay over 500. So yeah, okay. There's Lori. See, she got hers in a week too. Ta-da! There we go.
Good to hear.
Good to hear. So Mr. Bones will be Mr. Bones is gonna be he's gonna be phenomenal. You know what, that community tab and you, Bones, are gonna become best friends. I love it. I think it's a lot of fun. You get out there and you promote other people. The only thing that sucks about it is that you can't promote anybody under 500. Like you put the @ sign. Yeah, you can't.
You can't tag them, but you can still share out their videos, right? Yeah, because I'm
still share them out, but they don't know. They won't know that you're doing it.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, so that sort of sucks. and so that I was like, wow, that blows. What's the point? You're still punishing small tubers. That's because it's a great way to promote somebody. They got tagged and and you talked about their channel and they get a few more heads. So, oh, see, Lori said she shared hers in the community tab. Thank you so much, Lori. I appreciate that so much. Looks like, did you get an email, Mr. Bones? Yeah, probably asking you about that Black Phillip, right?
What is all this talk about Black Phillip? Oh,
It's the only A24 film worth watching.
I didn't even like that movie that much.
Yeah, you and I were laughing at it. That's the thing. You and I are cracking up at it.
I haven't checked for an email. I didn't know I was supposed to get one.
I think that she just said that she's supposed to get one. Oh, and on Twitter, she sent you email. Oh no, she shared us out on Twitter. Yeah, I still have not gone to Twitter yet. I still have not redone it. I've been fighting that. I've been fighting it. I'm like, I don't know. But I mean, today and yesterday have been just insanely busy. I mean, I was promoting Christie's show. Of course, that really blew chow that that thing with YouTube's going on. I probably lost half the audience. I probably lost over half my audience because of that snafu from YouTube. And I hope that this gets out. I hope this got out okay. I don't know. Did you guys do anything to celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Eat corned beef and hash, corned beef and potatoes, drink green beer.
Oh, I watched Red Clover yesterday. That's about it. I watched Red Clover yesterday, and that's about the only St. Patrick's Day things I did.
Yeah, you sent me. I saw what you sent me. You sent me a link. You bought a new SRS movie.
Yeah, I don't know when that's gonna get here.
Yeah.
No. I'm not expecting it to be good, but it might be. Bones didn't like Red Clover. Have you guys seen Red Clover?
I have not seen Red Clover.
I like.
Hello, Tina. Hello, Tina. Welcome to the Midnight Hour. Thank you so much.
Hi, Tina.
The email from YouTube reaching 500. Did you get it? You should have got an email from YouTube saying congratulations and explaining why you have to wait a week. Wow. Yeah. So what did you get? What did you get at the SRS? That doesn't look like another kaiju movie though. But is it going to be another? Is it going to be another Zillafoot, or is it going to be something good this time?
I don't know. It's still low budget, but I think it's like an actual passion project, not something Brett Kelly made in a day. So it might be decent, but the effects are probably bad. But I think it's a guy and his son. I think they made the suit, and then they made a city. I don't know. It probably doesn't look great, but I'll check it out.
Yeah. Hey,
I'll
you know what?
Check it out.
I mean, you know what? I hope they realize how valuable that your business is to them. I mean, they make back, like 30% of their budgets on their movies just when you go in there and buy.
They don't produce the movies. They just distribute. Well, these movies, anyways. Or whatever his name, Ron. He makes some movies, but I haven't bought those movies. So
yeah, they made Zillafoot, didn't they? Yeah, they.
No,
did.
that was the son of Polonia. That was the Polonia's son.
That's the funny. That's one of the fun. That's one of the
SRS guy made House Shark, which I did not like. I turned it off.
What's the last time? What's the one movie everybody has turned off early? What's the last time? What's the last movie you guys watched where you said, "Hell no, I ain't watching this"?
Leprechaun Origins. I've never finished it.
Okay.
It's probably
How about you, Bone?
I finish my movies and decide if I don't like them, then I don't watch them again.
But you watch everything all the way to the end?
Yep. If I don't like it, then I forget it exists and don't watch it again.
And Casey?
I can't remember, but I did watch all of Leprechaun Origins. So I got a pretty good tolerance of bad movie watching, but
I think so. I can tell you believe it or not, the last movie that I could watch, it wasn't Pumpkins. I actually made it through Pumpkins. I actually watched the whole thing. I was incredibly proud of myself. I was thinking, you know what? I survived. I wanted to get a little pin that said I survived Pumpkins 2018. But the last movie that I watched where I just couldn't watch it because it was just too painful was a movie called Restricted Area. Oh, Lord have mercy. Save my soul. That was I think I lasted 20 minutes. Here's Katie. Katie is here. Glad you're here, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
I think we're gonna have Hobbs will probably pop in here sooner than later.
So what about you, Patrick? You do anything for St. Patrick's Day? Hobbs' kegs and eggs.
I busted my ass today working here. I'm working on my calendar. I was burning the midnight oil. I got Sadie Katz coming in a week from Friday, and then I got Bill Olbrist Jr. to come in on April 1st. He's coming in. So I'm actually going to be able to talk to him about 3 from Hell. So that'll be fun. And then I was going after something really unique, and I just got that right before we went on the air. I just got confirmation that that's going to go through. I'm going to be interviewing the cast of St. Mary's, Children of the Stigmata. It's an old-fashioned radio play. It's done as a podcast, but it's a radio play, and it's from the producing team of To the New Girl. So I'm going to have the whole cast come on in, and we're going to talk about that. It's amazing so far. So that'll be a lot of fun. Hi, Larry. How are you? Let's see. Katie says, I'm so tired from the last few days. Otherwise, I would. Yeah, I understand, Katie. Hobbs said the same thing. Hobbs was like, when he said that, he says, could you, because I had a feeling. I don't know why. I just had a feeling. I just popped up there. I said, hey, if you need some help, just let me know. He says, I'm moving right now. He says, I'm moving. I'm like, if you want me to host tonight, just let me know. And about 10 minutes later, he says, you're up. I'm like, okay. So I was glad to do it. Had a great week on the show. So I'm really grateful to everybody that come out to support us. Yeah, it's been amazing so far. But no, Casey, to answer your question is I didn't get to do anything. I got to go to the grocery store this week. That's probably my biggest accomplishment. My car's still down. I called this mechanic place. I called him up 3 times. 3 times. I called him up. They said, okay, text me your information. So I texted my information to him. Didn't hear back from him. So then I called him back again and said, hey, listen, I texted you and nothing went through, you guys didn't answer me. So that didn't work. Now what? Well, go ahead and email us. Okay. Here's our email address. All right, got it. Go ahead and I write them an email. Send that on to them. Didn't get an answer. So today I called him. I said, listen, I tried your texting. I've tried email. I just want to get my car up to your shop so you can fix it. And it says, and they said, oh yeah, I see we got your email, but we didn't answer you. I'm like, okay, yeah, that but they're nice guys, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. and hopefully get my car fixed.
So I know
No,
the
no
thumbnail was
Dollar Tree. I
pumpkins.
missed out on the. I missed out on this
Oh,
week.
no, this tie is from a Dollar Tree. I was trying to make it look like you were dressed up or something. But I know the thumbnail is pumpkins, but I don't think Jennifer wants to hear you talk about pumpkins.
Why? Have you seen that movie yet, Jennifer?
Yes, and I like it.
Oh, she's tired of you hearing your shit.
You know who told me to talk about it, right?
I know
Hobbs?
who did.
Yeah, okay, then. So I'm just letting you know it was not me. I was not.
Sure.
It was Hobbs told me to talk about pumpkins, and I have it in our chat.
Pumpkins.
Sure.
What was that?
Don't show me your cat's ass. I'm gonna go downstairs and grab one of my mom's male chihuahuas and show you its testicles. Mom, can I borrow Poppy?
I've never seen it. I haven't seen your rats before. Are you going to show us Simone? That's your snake,
No,
right?
my mom has 2 chihuahuas at her house.
Well, what's your rats' names, Jennifer?
I don't have my snake's names are
Okay.
Damone, and the rats are food for Snake.
That's rough. That's rough.
We'll have to feed them.
He's the comeback king. Hi, what are you doing, Cheetah? He said say hello. Yeah, the Hobbs was the one that actually brought up says go ahead and talk a little bit about pumpkins. I'm like, if I don't have to do that. Oh, I think someone's here. Let me go see who's here. Oh, Killa Katie's gonna come up.
Hi.
Yeah, hi Katie.
I just wanted to pop on and say hi.
You just wanted. I like how you framed that. You're just gonna pop on and to say hi. Popping the popcorn, popping on.
Hi.
Yep. Mark's laughing in the other bed over here. See?
Hi,
he's laying right there.
Hi, Mark.
How's New York treating you?
It's been rough.
Yeah.
I'll message you, Patrick. They all know, but I'll message you.
Okay.
Hi, Karen.
Hey, Karen. How are you?
Hey, Karen.
Let's see. How's everyone doing? I'm watching TV while I edit my Final Girls vid. That's right.
Oh, Tina wants an introduction to our channels.
Oh, she wants our links? Sure. Let's do that.
I
can't do it because I'm on my phone.
Nope, I can do it.
An introduction from the channel owner.
Pardon me?
From the channel owner, she wants an introduction to you.
Oh, okay. I thought she wanted to. Yeah, I could do that.
She wants you to be like, I'm Have Cheetah Will View. I interview celebrities, etc.
Okay. Yeah, so that's okay. I thought you wanted the link to my page. I guess I'm on my page. So yeah, I'm Patrick from Have Cheetah Will View. I've been on the tube for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in July. I do film reviews, and I do live interview show called 8 Questions With, and I also co-host the Midnight Society on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. And I also do one show a month, the last Sunday of the month, IFC Midnight Nights. We talk about all films IFC. So yeah, well, I'm pretty busy. I'm fun.
Did you mention the library?
I like Black Phillip from The Witch.
Did you mention the library?
I did. Yes. Did you see my library video this week, Jennifer?
Yeah, I did.
I thought I did. You didn't see it yet? I thought I did pretty good, Jennifer. And cat videos. Yes, I do cat videos. I have a cheetah. That's what you just saw right there. He's half cheetah. He's half cheetah and he's half domestic. And I put out cat videos. And
Okay, is that better?
once in a great while,
Mark, is that better?
I co-host the Midnight Hour. It's nice meeting you too, Tina. Yeah.
I don't know if she wants all of ours or just yours. I don't know.
I guess everybody could introduce yourselves. I mean, do you know anybody else in our panel, Tina? If you don't, they can go around and introduce themselves, and I can drop their links in the I can drop everybody's links here if you like to follow them. All right.
Yeah, Patrick, I'll message you about the horror story we've had here.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, Katie. I really am.
I mean, like it's been nice. I started my new job today, though.
Where are you working at?
Walgreens.
Oh, okay, good. That's probably a good place. I heard you mention that last week, and yeah, I think that's a good place to. I think it's a good place to work.
As Hobbs says, because my hair's all wet. Well, I just got home because I had to take Mark to go get some food because his family made corned beef and cabbage, and then he was like, "I don't like it," so I had to go get him some food. So I literally just got back and I was like, I need a shower from the long day I had.
What are you going to be doing at Walgreens? Are you just going to be doing? Are you going to be working at the front, or are you going to work at the pharmacy?
Customer service.
Okay.
Thanks, Karen. But yeah, it's we're staying at the Fairfield by the Marriott right now.
Oh, I thought you had a. Oh, you'll have to tell me about that. Yeah, I don't want to.
I have to.
Yes,
I
talk to me.
don't. It's too personal. I'll message you.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me drop everybody's links down. For you, Tina. I'll go ahead and start with you, Katie.
Okay, so I'm popping the popcorn. I do movie reviews of every genre there is. I haven't done kaiju movies yet, but that's on my list to do. I also do To Be Tuesdays on Alucard's channel, and it's a free streaming app that you can watch a whole bunch of free movies on there. And we do one movie every Tuesday. We watch it, and then we discuss the movie and whatever else we've been watching on Tubi for that week. I'm also part of the Final Girls of Horror, along with Jen Tochi, that's up there above me, and Karen, that's down there below, Ocean Chicks Films. And we do horror movies and sci-fi every Friday, and one live stream once a month.
And there's Katie's channel right there. And I'll grab Mr. Bones. And Mr. Bones can tell you about his channel if he likes to.
I think Bones is off the microphone. I don't know if he's there or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both those guys are on.
And I don't know if Casey's there either.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mr. Bones, and I talk about horror movies.
What the heck was that noise?
Want me to go?
Mark, what was that noise?
No, you
Probably farted.
Nice to meet you,
Did I
Tina.
do good, Katie?
It's me.
Katie, did I do good?
Did you?
Oh,
Ah,
bye.
ah.
You're up, then. Tell them all about
Oh.
the tote.
Okay. My name's Jennifer Tochi. I'm part of the Final Girls of Horror, and I'm a co-host of this every week. I review all kinds of movies, but usually end up on the horror side, but a little more cheesy horror. And I do top 2 Tuesdays 80s archives on Wednesday, and Thursday I do this crazy show in Dollar Tree Theater.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you see my Dollar Tree Theater yet, Jenna?
No.
Do you know what I review?
What?
I
Pumpkin.
I review pumpkins.
How did I guess?
I don't know. Hobbs told you.
No. I could
No?
guess by that mischievous half grin on your face that it was gonna be that.
Yeah, I thought you should. I can't wait for you to go over and check it out. I think you'll get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go find Jennifer Tochi, the sassy one herself. And I'm dropping Jennifer Tochi's page in there too for you, Tina. So we can come meet the Jennifer Tochi and talk all things Ted McGinley.
The Curtis Armstrong.
Now, see, at least the Curtis Armstrong. See, there's something you can say about Curtis Armstrong. At least he did a show that lasted 3 years, right? He lasted 3 years. His show didn't get canceled the minute he showed his face. Now, Ted McGinley cannot say that. Let's see. There is Jennifer Tochi, and the last person I'll bring up for you, Tina. I'm going to be bringing up. I'll be bringing up Interwebkaiju. That's Casey. That's Casey. I'll bring his channel up too. Oh, there's Katie again. So let me go get her.
Casey, tell me, do you approve?
Sorry, I popped myself off because I'm not used to it on my phone.
No problem. No problem.
Fun isn't fun, is it?
No, my laptop's somewhere in a pile. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a GPS on. Ask Alexis. Oh, is it Siri or Alexis that you yeah.
I don't know what Samsung has. What does Samsung have, Mark? Bixby. That's what Mark's saying. Mark knows where it is. It's over by my thing, apparently.
Oh, your thing. That doesn't
Okay,
help.
here come. Yeah. Okay, here we come with Interwebkaiju. Casey is one of 3 or 4.
I guess it's over like here, over there. Apparently.
Okay, Casey is Interwebkaiju, Tina, and his channel is mostly centered around actually more creature features, science fiction, some horror, and he specializes in kaiju movies, and that's the giant monsters like Godzilla, King Kong, and that's what his channel is. And here it is. So feel free to we'll swap bananas. You know, that's code for sub. I guess the word connection. I guess the word connection is not supposed to be used anymore. I guess they said that they you can't put that down in the chat or anymore. There's one of the words they finally caught on. They finally got wise to it. So now they're saying bananas.
Who, YouTube? Finally said it?
Yeah, that's what they've been talking the last 3 or 4 tuber chat shows I've been to. They don't say connections anymore. Now they say bananas.
No. Yeah, I haven't been to tuber chat since 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah. I was just there listening. I put tuber chat on sometimes just to I'll say hi to people, but I'm not really there for like I've told Kevin a couple of times. A couple of times I've just told him not to put my name on the wheel.
Right.
I'll be honest with you. I think I do that because I know he's going to tell the same story he always tells when he puts my name on the wheel.
Well, I always tell him he'll change it. Just tell him to change it.
I've told him that. I said, dude, you've done a show with me on paranormal. Talk about that one. Talk about that.
Right.
And it's like, but it makes me laugh because it's like, it's like I'm first of all, I'm amazed at this memory because it's almost verbatim every week. He says the same thing, and it's not. He didn't write it down. He just at the top of his head, and think
Right.
about all the channels that he talks about. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that helps him case, and he does, but he doesn't always talk about the same channels the same way twice. That's what gets me. It's like he'll
Right.
mention, and I'm very
Hey, John.
hey John.
Hi,
It just
John.
I admire him. I mean, I have so much respect for him to do what he does with so many people in his chat. I mean, it's crazy. I couldn't do that. I
Right.
couldn't. Yep. Tina, let me drop the links for everybody else in here. I'm my bad. I already know Lori, so let me go ahead and grab Doomsday, and
Oh
Larry
yeah.
D. I'll
And
drop
then
John.
and
and
then
John.
hi Larry.
Hi,
I
Larry.
create cool farmer freelance.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's drop Karen first. Ocean. Okay, so there's this. All right. Okay, I'm dropping Tina. I'm dropping Ocean. I'm dropping Karen's link right here. Ocean Chick Films. So this is Karen. So you can meet her. Then I'm gonna drop Larry and John. Oops, don't want to do that. Let's go over here.
I'm
It's so weird. It's so
frozen.
weird. It's so weird. They can't bring my Hey, who dropped out? Casey?
Yeah. I think so.
No, it was me. I dropped out
Mhm.
again. Because what happens is I click on the chat and then I click myself off.
Okay. Hi, Great Farmer Freelance. Thank you for the connection, sir. I gave you a banana back. Yay! I gotta take.
Banana.
Yeah, I gave you that banana.
Sure.
Yeah, going
Sad
banana.
news this week. Scott Hall passed away.
Yes.
I don't know if I know who that is.
John. Scott Hall was a WWE wrestler. He wrestled in the mid '90s as Razor Ramon, the bad guy, Pico. And then he went over to the NWO, or he went to WCW with Kevin Nash, and they formed a stable called the NWO, and I mean, they almost beat the WWE. They almost won the Monday Night Wars. It was the NWO was like the hottest thing for months. But then they finally started cracking, and then they ended up losing the Monday Night War. And then he came back to the WWE. Him and Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan, and for the end of their careers.
Oh wow,
But
John. You just moved? Yeah, I just moved to New York.
wow. Oh, John just moved too? Oh wow. I didn't know that. What oh, so you're just gonna stay with your guys then, right, John? Wow, okay.
Oh, Tina, visiting, you have to say that on here because otherwise YouTube will take away your thing, your connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad up where I am because I'm more upstate. I'm like an hour away from, well, not even, maybe 30 minutes from the Canadian border.
Nice.
I can go to Montreal. And then I can also take the ferry to Vermont as well.
No, I agree with that, John. That's smart. That's smart. Hi, Ron Ron Darrell, Adventures. How are you? How are you? Welcome to the Midnight Hour.
Oh, that's awesome. My friend Curran, she's from Nova Scotia.
Yeah, and Kevin's not that far away either. He lives in Toronto, Tuber Chat, and he goes to Niagara Falls all the time.
I actually have a Canadian beer right now because it was St. Patty's Day, but I couldn't find a Guinness, so this is the only thing the store had.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
How are you saying Patty? Patty or Paddy?
Patty? I don't even know.
Dee.
Huh?
Dee.
No. Yeah, Dee is the wrong way to say St. Patrick's Day. It's actually a racial slur.
Is it?
Yes.
So
yes.
TT?
Paddy is, if you say St. Patty's Day, if you use the word Patty, it's an ethnic slur. Yeah.
Hi, Ron.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, but it's actually been raising awareness the last few years. I've been saying that for 35 years, that when people say St. Patty's Day, it's very insultful. It's an insult because of the history of the word patty. And so
I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. When you collected the banana and come back and the banana reappears, well, here's the best thing to do.
What's going on?
Casey, you're in a different room.
No, it's the same room. I just have a new bookcase.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Patrick, I am frozen.
You're not frozen on my screen, Jennifer.
No, you're not frozen.
Jen. I can't see Casey. All I see is this picture. With his, he looks like a little church boy in.
Oh, I don't know. He's live.
Are you on
the only one has the avatar?
The StreamYard, or are you on the YouTube?
The StreamYard.
I don't know, Jennifer.
I can see Casey's beautiful face.
Hi, Camp Crystal. Hello, Camp Crystal Cabin 6.
Hey, Casey. I was saying I'm drinking Canadian beer.
Oh, I just got a Yingling. I don't have anything. I should have went out and bought something, at least a little festive. But I haven't been out to the store in a little bit.
I was gonna drink a Guinness, but the store I went to didn't have it.
Wow, they sold out of all the Guinness.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
We have you guys heard of Price Chopper?
I think I've only been to Price Choppers in New York, so maybe that's why.
It's called Price Chopper or Market 32 or something. That's where I went.
Yeah, Patrick can be spelled two ways. You can spell Patrick that way too.
Who was the one that used to call you Patty? Patrick?
Oh, Patty. Yeah, Anthony.
Oh, okay.
Anthony. Yeah, that guy Anthony. But you know what? I let him get away with that because I like Anthony and he's a really sweet soul, and so yeah, I'm not going to crush on him.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to.
No, not at all.
You know?
He's a very nice young guy, he works really hard on his channel, and I like him, and I let him do that. He always tags me whenever he posts his videos. That guy he really watches everything. That guy, I mean, he surprises the hell out of me because he'll put up there something cool, action, and then he'll put something fun, and then he'll put up something like he'll put up Disney in there. And it's just really, he's just all over the place.
Mark's asleep. Look, Mark's asleep.
Sleep stream.
He's sleeping. I see. Right on, Katie. You're a cool kid.
Thanks, Karen.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yep.
I try my best. I'm not that cool, but I try my best.
Yeah, that was fun last week, though. I have to admit that was fun last week. We had fun with your letterbox last week, Katie.
Oh yeah, I'll have to go back and watch it.
That was fun because I brought up your letterbox and we went over to all your reviews, and because it's like you like a lot of movies.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. If I'm a filmmaker, if I'm making a movie, I want to make sure you have a copy of it.
Casey usually knows when I do it because he usually likes them. But lately, I haven't been watching really much of anything. Well, the other night I watched Legally Blonde and Legally Blonde 2. But
yeah, I like to go on to I just like to hear everyone's opinions on movies. And on YouTube, sometimes it can take a while because some reviews are like 15 minutes. But on Letterboxd, you can just go in there and read them while you're in the middle of doing something when you just have some downtime.
Right. Yeah, I need to make them longer like I used to. That's what I need to do.
Sometimes I just put like cute or something or fun.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Like I don't have anything insightful to say about it, but I liked it,
I do the same thing. Is that E.T. behind you?
No E.T. These are mostly just giant monsters. This is Gamera, but I have some I got like Michael Myers, Jason, Chucky, and Freddy in these little snow globes.
Oh, you know what I saw that I want? They have a Jason Loungefly. I want it.
Wow.
They have his face. I want it.
Oh, cool.
You know what I'm talking about, right? You all know what I'm talking about? It's like a purse, but with his face on it. They're called Loungeflies.
It's just like his head is like you stick things in it and carry it around.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on.
I'll send it to you. I saw it on Amazon and I was like, I want it.
And then you saw the price and went, ugh.
No. You know what I could do is I could always put it on my Amazon list, because I have an Amazon list started for when I get the new apartment.
Oh.
Some of us collect all horror memorabilia. A lot of us collect it, Tina. Some of us just collect films. Like that's pretty much what I do. I just collect movies.
Guess what? I had
Wow.
I boned.
Wow.
Once I get
saw
the
Patrick
apartment.
mention Owen Wilson, so I had to do that.
Wow. Yeah, he played in The Minus Man, and that's really totally against his type. He plays a killer in that, and it's pretty fierce.
What's that called?
The Minus Man.
The Minus
Man. He's the killer. Is it like a like a slasher movie or like a thriller?
Yeah, it's a thriller. Yeah, it's totally against what he's ever played before. He's always playing the comedies, But that Marry Me, he played a romantic lead for the first time. That's the first time he's played a romantic.
No, he's been in romance leads. Wasn't he in You, Me, and Dupree, or was that Stiller? I don't really remember.
I think that was Jim Carrey, wasn't it?
No,
I don't think so.
that was him.
Was that? Okay, that was him.
You, Me, and Dupree. I mean, Wedding Crashers was a comedy though.
Well, yeah, You, Me, and Dupree was a like a rom-com.
Yeah, I mean
more so than Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, Wedding Crashers. Yeah, it was a little broad, but Marry Me was pretty much just a straight rom-com. I think that's the first time he's done. It's just from the beginning of the movie to the end of it. I like Owen Wilson too. I just think that actually though, I actually would like to see Marry Me. I hope I get a chance to get it through the library.
It's in theaters right now, though, right? It's not out yet.
No, it's out
on media.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's in theaters.
I want to get it when it comes out because I really am interested in see how he plays it. The Minus Man too. I know about the Minus Man, but I haven't gotten a copy of it yet. But it's one of those I have on my watch list.
It took me a couple times to watch that before I could get used to him playing the bad guy.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you going back to sleeping?
What old movies I'm looking for? Well, right now I'm looking for a copy of I'm looking for God, no, I just lost it. Evil Dead 3.
Wait, I
Army
thought you
of
had that
Dark-
set. Didn't someone give you that set? Oh, the Army of Darkness isn't in the set because it's owned by someone else.
Yeah, so I'm looking for Army of Darkness right now. That's the one I'm looking for.
That should be cheap because they printed a lot of different versions of that.
You
And
look
they're
like
all
you're about
kind of
ready
the
to fall back
same, and
to
they were
sleep.
all in like the $5 bin
I love
like
you.
Walmart.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna check
Okay.
up on eBay and see
Looks
what's
good.
out there. Because that would complete the series for me if I get that. I mean, I'll literally have everything.
You want to have breakfast together in the morning?
I'll have the TV show and the 3 movies, and I have the remake.
Have you watched 2 yet?
I have not watched 2 yet. I haven't broken open the set yet. I haven't broken that set open yet. I'm trying to get Army of Darkness first. And then I was watching Keith from Mid Level Media, and he said that there's a new Saw set that's complete all the way up to Spyro, but it sounds a little pricey to me.
Yeah, I saw that set. It did look a little pricey.
Does it have anything like extra?
They're asking $30 for it, and I was thinking, well, at Target they had it for $15, and it was Blu-ray.
Oh, okay. But does it come with anything special? Like, does it have like a little doll head or like?
Does it come with a tricycle? I don't know. Yeah. See, Lori knows about Minus Man too. Yeah, and
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, Janeane Garofalo was in that movie as well.
I like her.
Yeah, she was great in it.
Yep. That was
Katie,
cute.
have you seen the Evil Dead movies?
Yeah, I've seen those.
Me too.
And
I've
Karen,
seen Army of Darkness too. What y'all were talking about?
yeah, I'm gonna check it tonight to see what's up. Because man, I was a little surprised though. Like I said, I was a little surprised a couple of weeks ago when I went on eBay and I was looking at prices, and holy cow, it just seemed like everything was really high. It was like nothing. There was no bargains on there.
What do you consider a bargain?
Anything under
Everybody can see you. Say hi.
Under
$10. Like I got the Dry on Blu-ray for $9.
Okay.
But then when I went to look for Werewolf Within, people were asking like $15, $18, $20 for it, and it's like, nope, gotta wait.
I got your smile.
Cute little smile.
What type of movies do you like to watch?
Into your little smile. My friend. He's laughing at you, Jen.
Oh.
Who's laughing?
Mark's laughing.
Oh.
You're not smiling?
What type of movies do you like to watch, Tina? Pretty much everybody here in this chat is a horror expert. So if you want to find out what good horror movies are, just ask anybody in the chat. Except for John, Doomsday Crypt. He might tell you about Halloween 78. Don't listen to that one.
I like Halloween 78. What are you talking about?
Katie, you like everything. Katie, you like everything, Katie.
I don't like
she
everything.
She doesn't like Lake Fear.
No, I don't.
You like everything.
She does not like Lake Fear. I watched her review.
Oh, Lake Fear. Oh, really? Okay. What about the second or the third one? Didn't they come out with 3 Lake Fears?
They came out with 3 of them, but I haven't seen them.
Yeah, they're saving that for Tubi Tuesday. They're going to go through the whole series.
No. I already told Al, no.
No.
No. That's a big fat no. Hi, Jamie.
Everybody give it up for our good friend Jamie Hart rolling in the house.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
But knowing Al, he'll probably make me do it.
Okay. Now, I yep. So it's 80s action movies. Yep, that's right. I'm down for a little Invasion USA once in a while myself.
Oh yeah, I didn't like the Space Ninja movie that we watched a few weeks ago. I didn't like that one either.
Let me go. I have to go bring your letterbox up to see about that. Let's do that again. That was fun. It was. I really like you. You know, I'm not making fun of you, Katie. I think it's really, actually, I think it's sort of sweet. You like so many movies. I do. Let's see. Casey and I both love a movie called Monster Wars.
Night
What
Beard
about
Director's Cut
Zillafoot?
on Tubi. I haven't seen it.
Zillafoot's
Huh.
bad.
I'll have to check that one out.
I think you might
John,
be
I
talking
haven't seen
about
that.
War of the Monsters, which is ITN, and it's really bad.
Oh yeah, there was also this really
what about
bad
D-Wars? What about
movie.
D-Wars, Casey?
Al and I was watching with what's her name in it? It had the girl from Baywatch in it, but I don't remember what her name was.
Pamela Anderson?
Pamela Anderson?
No, it was somebody else.
Nicole Eggert?
I think so.
Okay.
It was really bad.
Because Gina Lee Nolan did Sheena for a couple. I think that show was on for 2 or 3 years. She was actually pretty good in that. That was actually a fun show.
Oh yeah, I like that show. That was a good show.
Yeah, I used to watch all those shows. So syndication in the late '90s and early 2000s. I watched Mutant X. I watched Beastmaster. I watched Adventures Inc. I watched Relic Hunter. I watched Hercules and Xenia.
Oh, I love Hercules.
I love Xenia more. Xenia was a better show. They got a little too silly with
yeah, Xena was a lot better show. I agree with you.
I don't know if I've told you this. I think maybe I have, but Lucy Lawless is in all 3 seasons of Ash vs. Evil Dead, Patrick. So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, I love Lucy Lawless.
I like her too.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
Have you guys seen The Pool Boy? It stars Kevin Sorbo. It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
It is, yes.
But he's in Bitch Slap, which is a fun movie.
That is a very fun movie.
Oh yeah, and I didn't like this movie I watched on Shudder called Face Slap. That movie sucked. Don't watch it.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard.
They Live is amazing. That was with Keith David, Roddy Piper, and the lovely Meg Foster. I think Meg Foster, honestly, I think of all the eyes in Hollywood, I still think that Meg Foster had the prettiest eyes I've ever seen on any actor.
I still want to see that movie Fresh on Hulu. That Bones reviewed, that looked good.
Well, I can tell you next 2 weeks, I'm going to be. Right now, I'm voting. I have voting up. I'll tell you what. I'm watching next week. I'm watching American Psycho for next Tuesday.
1 or 2?
1, and then the week after that.
That's a female director, actually.
Yes.
Ariel did it.
It was co-written by 2 women. So they had some really good special features. They had like an hour-long feature on how the movie was made, or almost wasn't made. Kristen Bale was initially cast in the role as Patrick Bateman, but then Leonardo DiCaprio almost did it until someone talked him off the ledge. Then he went on to make The Beach. So the week after that,
The Beach sucked.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said. Says, you know what? The Beach made a lot more money. It made $155 million, but no one talks about it. No one cares. American Psycho made $37 million, and it's a cult classic. And then the week afterwards, I put these 2 movies up for a vote. So this is No Reservations with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Aaron Eckhart.
That's a good one.
It is a good one. And then I put a Hallmark movie called Love, Romance, and Chocolates.
I say Love, Romance, and Chocolates.
I'm leaning toward that one too. I love Aaron Eckhart, but I want to see this.
I haven't heard that one, and I love Hallmark movies, and I haven't seen that one.
Where do we vote for this?
On my community tab.
Yeah.
No reservations. No reservations. No reservations.
This one has Will Kemp in it, and too, and he starred in Van Helsing.
Yes, he did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he played Kate Beckinsale's brother.
Yep.
who turned Hugh Jackman into a werewolf.
Hey, Patrick, once I get my apartment, I'm going to start collecting movies again.
Good. I can't wait for that. I can't. You know, I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot of disc replays in New York.
There is.
Make
But where
Boston
I
Boston
live,
buy a
though,
fan of
where I
Fargo.
live, it's a small town. So.
I forgot that. I forgot about that, John. I forgot about that. Meg Foster, you know, yeah. But am I right about her eyes, though, John? Or did she not have the prettiest eyes that you've seen in an actor or actress?
I like Zoe Deschanel's eyes.
Yeah, I
The very light blue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think her sister's prettier, though. Emily?
Yeah,
I don't know
she
if I've
is.
seen her.
I love
What was
her in
she
Bones.
Oh, she's in Bones. Okay.
Yeah, she's sassy as hell on Bones.
The guy from Buffy or Angel
Yeah,
is in that show too.
Boreanaz.
David Boreanaz. Yep.
Yeah. He also is on that new show, like about the army or something. I haven't seen it yet, but
I haven't seen that one.
I guess special or SEAL 6, SEAL Team 6 or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but
I haven't seen it either.
because I just like him as Angel or on Bones, so I mostly watch him on there.
He was pretty fun in Bones. He really, you know, I really liked him in the Bones because he looked like he was having fun, you know, as far as the character goes. Because it's you know, they got a little heavy sometimes. I mean, some of it some of it was sad, but there's a lot of episodes they played lightly, and and he seemed like to be having a lot of fun.
Yeah, they did. You know what show I miss? It's one of like Jessica Alba's first like shows is Dark Angel. I miss that show.
I got the first season. I think it only ran 2 or 3 years. But I got the first season. I found it. I actually found that on the disc replay.
Oh wow. Is Boo home, Jen?
No, he's out working. He's the only driver they have now. Everybody's quitting.
Oh wow. He'll make good money then.
Yeah. And
tell him to give me some of that money.
He won't even give me any of that money. Damn.
I'm only kidding.
I know.
Is he feeling better?
Yeah, he is. He just made his grandma real sick, though.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Me too, John. I always really enjoyed. You know, I always really enjoyed watching her act. I thought it was screwed up though. She was actually supposed to be originally on Cagney and Lacey. She was supposed to be playing the Sharon Glass part, but she got replaced.
Who?
Meg Foster.
Oh.
She was supposed to do when they did the pilot show of Cagney and Lacey, or she was in it, and then they when they took it to series, they replaced her, which sucked. Sharon Glass was really good in Burn Notice.
I liked Burn Notice.
Burn Notice was an interesting show.
I was an extra on that show actually a few times.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So did you get to work with Bruce Campbell then?
Yep.
Wow. See.
My best friend, because Miami was where I lived, was an hour away, and my best friend's sister wrote for that show, so we'd be on set like a lot.
They should have gave you some dialogue.
I would have grabbed onto his leg
she couldn't.
Not let go. That's it.
She couldn't because the director or the producers of the show wouldn't let her. So I'm in the background in a couple of scenes.
Yeah, okay.
So is my friend. I'll have to see if I can find them and I'll send them to you guys. They're probably on YouTube somewhere.
So that means you're famous.
I'm not that famous.
Well, I don't know anybody else who did Burn Notice.
I have all the seasons of the Burn Notice on DVD, so I'm going to be watching those. Looking for Katie.
Yeah. That's right.
You probably wouldn't recognize me though, because back then I had shorter hair and stuff, so you probably wouldn't recognize me.
You should do an episode by episode overview, Jennifer, and call it Bird Notice. Looking for Katie. It'd be like searching for Waldo.
And then my friend is also in an Alan Jackson video.
Alan Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's all right.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to be talking about pumpkins.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we can talk. Let's talk about pumpkins. That's what Hobbs wanted us to talk about.
Great movie. Great.
I know
movie.
you didn't like that movie, Patrick.
I know you say you like that movie, Katie, but you only gave it 2 stars on your letterbox.
I liked the movie, but I gave it 2 stars just because.
That's 2 out of 5. That's 2 out of 5 stars. So she didn't like it all that much.
I thought it was all right.
I thought it was all right too when I saw the final credits roll.
Have you seen it, Casey?
I have not seen it.
Have you seen it, Bones?
Bones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Bones is still there.
I don't know how to poke them. There it is.
I think Bones is taking the 5th. He said, "I'm not going to say nothing to incriminate myself."
Well, Hobbs gave me that movie for Christmas, so that's how I watched it.
Who did?
Yeah.
Hobbs did.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Hobbs Horror in the house, there's a pumpkin. There's a pumpkin and a donut and
cigarette.
a skull, a ghost, a hedgehog.
Snail? I think is that a hedgehog?
Snail. I thought it was a hedgehog.
It's a snail.
It's a snail. Okay. I just thought he'd just throw a line of dodos up myself.
Dildos? What?
Dodos.
Oh.
Donut.
He only did 1 donut.
I know, only one. I know, and only 1 pumpkin.
He's sending us a signal that he's okay.
Well, if he did that, he'd be sending blood and a needle, saying that he's got stamina.
Y'all
Good morning.
might hear Mark snoring because he's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a nice big queen bed to myself.
By yourself?
Huh?
I mean, you have 2 beds in your room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's different.
It's 2 queen beds, and then there's like a desk, and there's like a mini fridge, and then the bathroom is like really big.
I think we're supposed to be seeing Hobbs' new film coming out. He filmed his move, so I told him to film it all. So hopefully, we have that up there on Wild Eye Wednesday.
Did you see on my vlog page that I filmed snow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. You saw that. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. Oh, there it is.
And then I did a Facebook Live. Did y'all see that?
I did not see that.
Yeah, I did a Facebook Live.
Okay, here's Hobbs throwing down some dodos. It's almost like the code that you're really talking to him instead of like if someone ever sometimes you hear about people like cloning your account or whatnot. It's almost like a code. It's like if you see somebody there and they don't throw up 3 donuts, you know that they're not who they say they are.
Hey,
everybody,
you guys still have
banana.
Patrick, you still have to see the Killer Donuts movie.
I know. I probably will do that. Maybe I'll do that. I'll have to put that one up for a vote though. But I wanted to, after Pumpkins, I needed to cleanse my palate, so I had to have some quality film.
So that way we can have you on the Final Girls live stream and we could all talk about it.
Killer Donuts?
Yeah.
Killer Dodos. You know who you need to get on that live stream to talk about dodos is Cody. You should get Cody up there from coast to coast. He's the one that actually started the Killer Donuts thing. Hobbs made it famous, but Cody's the one that started it.
Yeah, and we're gonna get the guy Karen did for Movie Talk. We're gonna get him as well to talk about Killer Donuts too.
I was trying to get Lauren Compton on. I'm still trying to get her on, but it's really hard because she's popular. But I still keep asking, and she was in Killer Donuts too.
Casey, have you seen Killer Donuts?
I think I watched half of it, and then I turned it off.
See, there's a horror movie you didn't finish right there.
Yeah, there's plenty of horror movies I don't finish, but not recently. Recently, I think I've watched most of them.
There
Okay,
goes Anthony right
You've
there.
lost 374 subs, or you're down to 374 subs.
he says he's
That's a
down to-
lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Hopefully, he's just down to it. I don't know what he was at before.
I think he was at like 376 or 377.
Okay, all right. So he didn't lose 374 subscribers.
No. That would be now dark.
bananas.
No, that would be now it's dark. They're the ones that keep losing. I don't think they do both. I don't think they do the channel together anymore.
I've just seen Jim. I think it's Jim. I think he's the one that I see now in the videos.
Yeah, Mark's asleep, y'all. You might hear some snoring in the background.
Oh, it's okay.
But yeah, I watched all the Final Girls, and most of them liked it, but there's a few that did not like the movie. So
No,
I liked it.
I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. But I know Laura Compton. She's done a lot of horror films, actually. Believe it or not, she was actually in Death House. I was listening to the director's commentary on that. Boy, that guy was sort of rude, though. He was almost sitting there going like, you see, well, Lauren Compton, that's the girl you generally see, that gets naked. It's like, dude. I mean, really? That's how you're describing her? You're not describing her as an actress, but that's the typical girl you. But
did you like that movie? I haven't seen it. I think Al didn't like it.
I hate
someone didn't like it.
I didn't finish it. That's another movie I didn't finish. No, I couldn't because you couldn't see anything. You just couldn't. No, you couldn't see it. It was so poorly filmed. And then the guy sitting on the back there in the director's commentary, and he's sitting there talking about, I paid homage to this, and I did homage to that, and I did this Easter egg, and it's like, who cares? No one's gonna see it. It was so poorly lit.
I think some people watch it. Aren't there like 3 of them now?
Death Houses? No.
What am I?
Hey,
I never seen it.
There are 3 like fears.
Yeah,
Hey,
there
it's
is
a
3 like
horror.
first. But I heard the second one's a standalone. Hi,
Is
Dan.
that one? Okay.
Hey, Dan.
The second one's about Florida. I kind of want to watch it just to see what they're gonna say about Florida on there.
Wow.
To run. Wow.
Bones, have you seen Pumpkins?
No.
What about
No.
Killer Donuts?
Yes.
Did you like it?
It's hella cheesy, but I liked it.
Okay.
You know what's funny, Casey? He sent me Hobbs's review of Pumpkin.
Yeah.
He reviewed that before I was on the tube.
Was that regular Slashback or the return of the Slashback?
No, regular Slashback, I think. Yeah, that was he actually reviewed it before I got here. So Hobbs is hardcore.
I was here. I don't think I knew Hobbs then, though, because I think they were doing like the return of the Slashback whenever I started talking to them.
Hey, Bones, I want to see that movie that you reviewed the other day, the Fresh movie. I want to see that one.
That's really good. It's a good movie. It's what did I say? It reminds me of American Psycho, and mixed with Hannibal.
Yeah.
It stars the dude that plays Tommy Lee in the new Pam and Tommy show, which is also on Hulu. Sebastian Stan, I think is his name.
Yeah, Sebastian Stan, the guy that plays Bucky. in
Yeah.
Captain America.
The Winter
Yeah.
Soldier.
He's
I
in that
didn't
one
The
realize
Winter
that
Soldier.
Air music video.
He's in
I thought he
what?
was like a new actor. I didn't realize he was Bucky until Flesh came out.
Yeah, he's Bucky. Yeah.
He's in Hayden Panettiere's music video.
She sang?
She tried. I mean, she sang all right, but like her songs are just generic pop songs, so they didn't go anywhere, you know. But yeah,
So-
he's
I
in
didn't
one of
realize
her
he was in
music
one of
videos.
her videos.
Yeah, he's in. I think "Wake Up Call" is the name of it.
I know that song, but I didn't realize he was in it.
It was before he did the Marvel stuff, so no one knew who he was.
Gotcha.
It's like Tyra Banks when she did her rap album.
Wait, Tyra Banks has
Yeah,
a
I
rap
didn't know
album?
When she was doing America's Next Top Model, she put a rap album out.
Well, you know she's on Dancing with the Stars now because they took care of what's his name?
Thank you, John.
The guy that used to do America's Funniest Video.
Tom Bergeron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She took over for him, and she kind of makes the show all about her
Of course she
on
does.
Dancing with the Stars.
Of course she does.
See
like
how
Tom
beautiful I am. See how wonderful I am.
Do they have all the original judges still? I mean, Les Goodman's got to be like 90 now.
Yeah, they do.
Is he still there? He's good.
Len Goodman's still there.
Okay, and then
I don't
Bruno.
remember. Didn't
Bruno's
they have, like,
still
one
there.
of the guys from NSYNC or something?
But he's called the Silver Fox now because his hair is like gray.
Damn, really? He got gray on the show? Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it's like white. His hair's like white, so they call him the Silver Fox now.
And Carrie Ann Inaba.
She's still there, and Derek Huff is the other judge now.
Oh, he's a judge now?
Yeah.
Man, I love watching him and Julianne dance. They were amazing.
Julianne was a guest judge last season because Derek got COVID, but she was a guest judge.
Yeah, those two guys could tear it up.
But Derek has been a judge for 2 years now on there.
See, we watched that show when it first came on. You know, that was one of Lori's favorite shows. So every season we get there and we watch it, but it was captivating. I mean, I love watching it too. I mean, some of the dances were just amazing.
Actually, the Cobra Kai guy was on it last season.
Which guy?
The Cobra Kai guy.
Oh yeah, but that guy was like 75 years old. He wasn't gonna win anything.
He got voted off the first week.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then for all y'all wrestling fans,
The Miz. The Miz hung in there.
The Miz was on there.
Yeah, he hung in there. I think he finished 3rd or 4th.
No, he was in 5th.
Really? Okay. That's not bad though. How many do they have? 12 people?
Yeah, it's like they start off with like 12.
Yeah, so 5th was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Athletes do really well on that show. They do. I think they do better than the stars.
Actually, this is the first time, but this season, an NBA player actually won it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, football players have won it. Olympians have won it. So I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, so it was really cool. I like this show. Miz, aka the
was the Miz on
MTV Reject. I
think he was on. Wasn't he on that? What was that show they did? True Life or True Story or some shit like that. It was like the original people living in the house, but he always wanted to be a wrestler.
Real World?
Yeah, that's it. Real World.
Road Rules.
Wait, I thought only Como Brown was the only he's from Queer on Netflix. I thought he was the only person from the Real World.
No, I think the Miz was one.
Yeah, I never watched that.
No,
I never watched it either. I just knew that. I just thought of Nutty Show in a House.
I just remember the troublemaker, the first season, a guy named Puck. It was like, okay,
That's what I remember.
Everybody needs an asshole.
Yeah, I
Well,
remember watching that as like a 14, 13-year-old, The Werewolf.
Mhm.
I remember watching that.
Yeah. But the Miz, he always wanted to be on that show. I mean, he always wanted to be a wrestler. So he's so I like the Miz, the Mike Manzan. I have nothing but respect for that guy. That guy will do. He does anything and everything that they ask.
He has so much like energy.
He does. It's funny. It's like I thought one of the funniest thing they try to do. They try to have Stephanie McMahon come out there as she was playing. She's in a heel. She's a heel figure, and she came out there and try to run him down, saying, Miz, you're the type of guy that, if we need someone to do open up a cat food store or a dog food store, you're the one that we send, and I was thinking, you know what, and more power to him, and it's true, it's like, if none of the big stars will do it, we send you, and you know what, he's happy to do it too. He doesn't care.
All right, guys, I have to get going to bed. I have to go to work at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
It's been a stressful 2 days. Patrick, I'll message you.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Let me know what's going on.
Wow.
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 Well, maybe Hobbs will come up and talk about his move a little bit.
All right, I'll be down in the chat though.
I can't wait to see Hobbs unpack. He's gonna have a movie room again.
All right, bye guys.
Bye,
Katie.
Katie. Nice seeing
Did
you.
Hobbs film it
Nice
all?
seeing
Maybe
you.
we can
Bye.
watch
I don't
him
know.
like move his
Hopefully he filmed
furniture
it.
one by one.
I think he filmed it all. I told him to film it all. He says moving's hard. I said, film it all. I mean, let people know what's going on. The struggle is real. I really enjoyed that interview with Chris.
I can't get her. There.
Wow.
We're trying to activate our Wonder Twins powers, Patrick. Don't worry about us.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a picture of me and the cheetah doing that.
Yeah.
Yep. Me and the cheetah. Wonder
Is
Twin
it
power.
Is it like a scene from Police Academy?
What? Hey, there he is. What's going on, Jace? Thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. I'll be talking to you later, Jace. Look for me on Instagram. I'm going to be talking to you later. Oh, yeah. So, Christy Adams was really cool. I really like talking to her. She's a lot of fun.
She wouldn't put the goat down. I don't know.
That goat is cute.
Wow.
Yeah, I like the way the Funko looks of them. Some of the Funkos I don't like the way they look, but I like the way the Black Phillip looks.
Yeah, I do too. But $80 and up for a Black Phillip.
That's just the resell. Like I don't know. The Funko collectors are crazy, and they'll pay that type of price for things.
Yeah, that's just so MC. That's why I asked you about that shit because, like the Funko Pop comes out of Black Phillip, and yeah, you'll probably get one asshole to run out there and say, "I'll buy them all," and then it's like, dude, there's 30 of them here. Why do you need 30? Gifts. It's like, yes, the cheetah is half domestic cat. He's half British short hair, and he's half cheetah. I mean, seriously, he's half and half.
One and a half.
He's a hybrid.
That's 1.5.
Yeah.
You said half and half and half.
No. He's half British short hair. He's got British short hair in him, and he's a cheetah. And don't ask me how that happened. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a cloner or anything like that, so I have no idea how he got to be how he is. Yes, he really is a cheetah, and he really is yes. He's been clocked at 47 miles an hour.
And who clocked him?
I did in my car.
What? You were chasing him in the car?
Oh, he was chasing me in the car.
Oh.
Because I had treats.
There you go.
So, So it was like he runs at 40 miles because he's not full cheetah. I mean, he's not full cheetah. You can see that.
He's
He's
got
not
no
full cheetah.
legs.
Yeah.
Like,
You
He's not
have
full-
an
yeah.
obese cat.
What?
yeah, he doesn't
What?
get
You
out
have
to
an
chase cars
obese
enough.
My cat is not obese. Let me tell you, he is not slow at all. No, make no mistake. He is very, very fast. Very fast. He got clocked at 40. He got clocked at 40. Then when he saw treats, 47. True story. I got a PT Cruiser, and I should have. If I would have known Hobbs then, I would have filmed it. I would have filmed it all.
Do you guys have Funko Pops?
I have a couple. My buddy Catfish left me a couple. And I have he left me a Batman and Robin, and he left me
Which one?
the Thing.
The Adam West Batman Robin?
Don't know if it's Adam West. I just yeah. You know, it is Adam West. It's Adam West and Burt Ward.
Very
And then
cool.
I got the Thing, Ben Grimm, and then I have
Wow.
Sam. I have Sam from Halloween.
There you go. You
from
love
Trick or Treat. Yep. Davis Horror sent me that. Then I got Mark Horror sent me my very first Funko. He sent me a Halo one.
Yeah, got that
And
too.
then I got one. I won a pop from Now It's Dark for Christmas. Me and Hobbs won. We won Funko Pops.
You got a nice little collection there. I just got this.
Yeah. I haven't. I have not bought any. I didn't buy any pops. I only bought one figure. I bought Jet Jaguar. That's the only one I've ever bought.
Did it scare you, Jennifer?
What do you think?
I
You think it
thought that
Black
was
Miller?
Bones' real face for a minute, and I go, "What?"
He took his mask down.
This is a Mr. Bones pop. Yeah, it's a Mr. Bones pop.
Funko Fun Club.
Al Lucard's here with his Black Phillip. You want to come? You want to come up? Want to come up and show off your Black Phillip, Al? Because I don't think Jennifer saw Christie's close enough.
Wow.
Wow.
Gotta put these glasses on her.
See, Patrick's saying, you know, Funko has a fan club called the Funko Fun Club. No, I did not know that. I did not know Al Lucard, my co-host on the Midnight Society, also had a Black Phillip.
Casey, you.
Al's gonna send you a picture, Jennifer. Yeah, send it to her on Instagram. That'll be a new profile picture. Live deliciously. That's right.
So when are you reviewing your A24 film, Patrick? Midnight.
I'm gonna probably put that up for Dollar Tree up. I'm gonna see if anybody I'll see if anybody votes for it. I actually might match that up against the ISC. I might actually match that up against the ISC film and see which one wins.
Why do you keep putting it off, Patrick?
Oh, because I only do one Dollar Tree theater video a week. I do that on Tuesday mornings. So it's like next Tuesday is gonna be American Psycho, and then the following week is either gonna be No Reservations or Love Chocolate, Oh God, it's gonna be Love, Romance, and Chocolate. That'll be in 2 weeks, and then I'll put up Killer Donuts versus the Green Knight. That's what I'll put up.
Okay. What does he have, Bones? He's got a little unicorn.
He's got a western hair.
Puppy.
Oh, just a little horse.
Ride on.
Who is that? Is that Deadpool?
Bones, does he offend?
Is that Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Does he offend you, Bones? Does he smell or something?
And then I have this one. out of the box that I found loose somewhere.
Oh, Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Boom chakalaka like a boom baka. Yep.
It's got like Jaws eyes.
If it looks sweet like that, it's as dangerous as Jaws. Okay, you have done it to me.
What happened?
You sending that thing, Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yeah. Well, I didn't send Star Trek: The Next Generation. I sent you Fact or Fiction. But
Yeah,
he was in the Star Trek.
I was
been
like,
rewatching?
It's like boom, boom, boom. Damn, that guy's cute. Oh my gosh. So then I started looking him up, and I go, oh man. So now I have unfollowed my rule, and I'm starting to watch The Next Generation.
Oh, that's a good show.
You had a rule against The Next Generation?
I would only watch the original Star Trek.
Oh wow! You know, I love the original. I do love the original one, Jennifer. I love that a lot. But I gotta tell you, Deep Space Nine is my favorite one. And then
I haven't watched that.
Oh, Deep Space Nine is so cool. So freaking cool. Especially when Worf came on. Once Worf came on, it was great. The only thing I did not like about the Deep Space Nine, it really bummed me out about it, was they made Gowron, they made him into a changeling. He wasn't Gowron, he was a changeling. So they replaced him as the leader of the Klingon Empire with Martok. And Martok was fine. I like the guy who played Martok. He was fine. But Gowron was like one of my favorite characters in the show. Gowron was such a badass.
Is Worf the guy who played Principal Snyder in Buffy?
Michael Dorn?
Who did he play in Star Trek?
Michael Dorn played Worf.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched that show. I just watched the original and Next Generation.
He's actually has the most guest appearances in any Star Trek. He did all the Next Generation movies. He did Star Trek: The Next Generation, and he did 4 seasons of Deep Space Nine. So
Jesus Christ, superstar.
Yeah. Actually, there's a buzz going on. There's a buzz going on, which I really hope it pays off. But there's a buzz going on that maybe they're going to put him in the show and make him a captain and let him have a show. I know I watched that in a heartbeat, and that's one of the things I really was bummed about. I really was bummed out that they didn't do that for Sulu.
But don't they have a couple shows going on right now? They got Picard, right?
Yeah, but they really should. Honest to God, they really should have. Instead of doing it with Christopher Pike, instead of doing it with him, they really should have did it with a Worf. Hobbs is the simple Worf. He was simple, all right. He got busy a couple of times. He got busy on the Next Generation. Huh?
Worf is ugly.
He's a Klingon.
You gotta have a hotness in there, man.
Jennifer wants some eye candy.
Yeah, like what's that dude's name?
That's why you have.
What's that dude's name, Casey?
Oh, the guy from Fact or Fiction? I don't remember his name. Hold on.
Commander.
He did the Undiscovered Country. He played his grandfather in the Undiscovered Country.
What's that commander on the thingy? Patrick.
Yeah. Jonathan Frakes. Commander William T. Riker.
Yeah.
Riker, yes. Yeah, that's Riker. The eye candy.
Yep.
Yes. Before it was just Spock, but now we got the Riker in there, man.
And you had there was some I mean, for the ladies, there was plenty of eye candy for the ladies. There was some They have some pretty handsome dudes in the show. Oh, sweet. People are exchanging bananas. No bananas for you today. No bananas.
Rub those bananas together.
I have no bananas.
Rub those bananas together. Rub those bananas together.
How about a banana split?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, doesn't that sounds good? I could do a banana split though, but I don't have. I have 50-50 ice cream in the freezer. Orange sherbet. I have like Paladin ice cream. That's what it is. It's a Cheetah ice cream. They call it Cheetah ice cream. So it's orange and white, orange sherbet and vanilla,
I think that's a dreamsicle.
or a Paladin.
A paladin.
Paladin. Have a Paladin split.
Have you tried the macaroni and cheese or pizza flavored ice
Ice
cream?
cream?
yet?
No,
Yeah.
that sounds awful.
No.
I know it
gross.
does. They have it at Walmart for a certain time limit, and Brian is like so happy that they're gonna have it.
You're right. You're right, Patrick. He was General War, and he fought at Kittimer against the Romulans. And they said that his father was his father was at Kittimer when the Romulans attacked, and that's why the reason why his name was smeared. Tony Todd played Worf's brother. Yeah, he was for Kirk and Bones. Yeah, he played the lawyer in Undiscovered Country, or Undiscovered Country.
Jennifer, was it the Bat Zoni that made you sick?
God, it made me
The
sick
what?
too.
The Batman calzone.
Oh,
Did you get sick right after that, or was it after?
Yes.
Like a little. It
You
was
didn't
right
Right
after that.
after.
you didn't
What?
watch? You didn't eat one of those, did you, Jennifer?
She did.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
The day after
why?
I got sick.
See,
And-
you deserve that.
I still haven't had it.
We told
so
you Little Caesars is not pizza.
I'll
It's
have
not.
to go
It's
try
not
it
food.
maybe tomorrow night.
No,
See if I
don't
get
do it.
sick.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Casey. Don't do it.
I
It's
was-
not worth it.
Yeah, I was
I don't know.
thinking right after I was eating, I was thinking,
Why?
what
why
did I
yeah,
eat today? But it
Yeah,
was the
did
day
you-
before I ate the pizza that.
Well, Hobbs was eating
day
a couple and he
after
didn't
it.
get sick, so we'll see.
Hobbs is not going to be eating Little Caesars again. He's not eating Little Caesars anymore.
He got a second Bat Zoni pizza.
Yeah, he did.
And he
Did he?
didn't get sick, I don't think. So
Did you?
maybe it was
did you
just
have another
that
one of
one
those- Did you eat
location.
Little Caesars again, Hobbs?
He sent another picture out that he got it again.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see that picture. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, see,
I
Hobbs
thought-
had two, and he said they're fantastic. So
No, he did not say they're fantastic.
he just said in the chat.
I think he was being sarcastic.
It tasted
What?
good.
Well, what happened to yours?
I gave her food poisoning or something.
Yeah, I gave you food poisoning. Did you have to sit on the toilet for a while, Jennifer, or did you just throw it up?
The next day, I got ill.
Yeah. How did you get ill? Did you throw it up, or did you have to poop it out?
You
She
ask
let
a
the rest
lady
of
that
the-
question?
The human
I'm-
centipede
yeah.
to deal with it.
Did you have to do the Seattle Superstorm? I have to send you that picture, Jennifer.
No. It came up, not down.
Oh, came up. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, Ralphie. Wow.
But, it should not be surprising because my belly does have a little, it doesn't handle wheat well.
Okay. Well, I mean, Did it have wheat in it? That would be I'd be shocked if it had actual
Flour.
wheat in it.
Flour is wheat.
Well, I'm just surprised it had anything in it. I thought it was just pure grease myself.
Yeah, I have. If it has flour in it.
Let's see.
It's
Casey says, Hobbs says they're so good, Pat. Hobbs, I would, if there was any other pizza place, I would probably sit there and agree with you. I would probably want to taste it, but
Do
it's
you have a
Little
Little
Caesars.
Caesars by you, Patrick?
It's Little Caesars, and Little Caesars is it's like the White Castle of pizza.
Yeah, I get sick when I eat like the grocery White Castles, but
Yeah.
we don't have any actual White Castles here, so I
Well, thank
don't
God.
think I've ever seen one. Maybe in Florida there was a White Castle. I just didn't eat at it.
Let's see. Hi, Michael. How are you?
Little Caesars there.
You know what? That's just sad that no one that must be like the only pizza place in your town then, because up here in Michigan, where Little Caesars started, actually Domino's started here in 2.
Domino's is gross.
But Little Caesars is not considered pizza here. If you tell people I had pizza, what'd you get? Little Caesars. That's not pizza.
We actually have the Voo Villa,
See?
Papa John's,
Papa John's.
Domino's.
Yep. Domino's could be, Domino's used to be one of those Little Caesar types too, but they've actually gotten better. Now they're sort of like hit and miss. Now they're at least got up to that.
Yeah.
Papa John's.
Bread bowls are okay.
I like Papa John's. Hungry Howie's is okay. It's okay.
That's about the same as Little Caesars, except for they give you free flavored crusts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I for takeout, there's a place around the corner for me called Sammy's Pizza, and that's what I eat. I eat Sammy's.
So if we order you a Batzoni pizza, would you eat it?
No.
No. Okay.
No. I would tell you to save your money. Buy good pizza.
Then we also have a Silver Bow, Mackenzie River Pizza, and Pizza Hut. So in this little town, we have
lots of pizza places.
Yeah.
And Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's, yeah.
So it's 8.
See, Al saying he likes Blaze Pizza. Yep. See, that sounds good. That sounds really good. How about Mod Made on Demand Pizza? That's a good one. Mod Pizza, that's good. That's actually really good, actually. But the best pizza place that I've eaten here in Michigan, there's one, a mom and pop store, and then there's Pizzapopolis. Pizzapopolis makes the best pizza in Michigan. You get your deep dish. You order a Chicago style deep dish. You'll wait for 45 minutes to eat it. You'll get it. It'll take you 45 minutes for it to cook.
And then you gotta cook 2 different bread. That's why.
Then you'll eat one slice and be full.
There's finally a place here that has like deep dish pizza, like Chicago style. I'm so happy.
Al, St. Maud Pizza. Yeah, flame broiled. Al. Shit. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Oh shit. That's. Oh, how about the Green Inferno Pizza? Soylent Green Pizzeria. It's people. I'd like to get a Soylent Green pizza with pepperoni, sausage, and people.
Oh. Why not?
St. Maud Pizza. That's classic.
Wow.
That's classic.
Do I get to pick the person?
What for? Of what?
To put on the pizza.
Ooh! I already know who you pick. You'd be picking the Fell Dog. We're talking about the Fell Dog this Sunday, Jennifer, on the Midnight Society, because we're covering Friday the 13th, Part 4. Tommy Jarvis.
He's the best Jarvis.
He's the only Jarvis.
I beg to differ. I think Paul Bettany is the best Jarvis. Yeah. And then Hobbs says, and then there's Mod Pizza. Yep.
I wouldn't want Corey Feldman on my pizza. I don't want him ground up and put on my pizza. I want him alive, thank you.
The Comeback King?
Huh?
The Comeback King?
Yeah, I want him still alive out there. Yeah.
So here's the question. Does anybody other than me carry around a small bag of hot sauce with them when they go out to eat? Well, I don't think I've done that since I won my last Spice Box.
I think this is from the Spice Box.
Is that from your Spice Box?
I think so. I don't know where else it would have came from. But that's pretty cool.
Is that the one you paid $30 for? You paid $30 for that box?
No, I don't think they were $30. I think it was $25. I think
25
with free shipping.
Wait, Hobbs is sitting there. Bell Dog, best Jarvis. I don't know.
Hobbs knows what's up.
I think Paul Bettany was the best Jarvis.
Was that part 6?
No, that was in MCU Iron Man.
Oh. He's not even the best like system, because who doesn't Jennifer Connelly do the voice for Peter Parker's Spider-Man Iron suit?
As a symbiote?
No, not the symbiote. His suit. He has like an Iron Man suit, but it's for Spider-Man because that's
I don't know.
MCU is obsessed with Iron Man.
That's a good question.
Mm.
Mr. Bones, he held up a Spice Box, a hot sauce that he got from a Spice Box.
It was not a hot sauce. It was Ernest.
Oh, I thought it was
stupid.
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't just a hot sauce.
I thought it was a little jar of hot sauce.
Other things involved.
I thought it was a little jar of hot sauce.
They did have the little I think it's Texas Pete or maybe just Tabasco, but they were like this big, very tiny, kind of cute.
My son has a bottle of hot sauce that he keeps in his coat pocket all the time. Kids in their 20s liking spice. Ugh.
And yeah, Jennifer Connelly voices Karen, who is Spider-Man's Jarvis type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's better than Jarvis.
Yeah.
My pumpkin review's up to 36 views.
Wow.
See, you mentioned Jennifer Connelly, and all these people go pew 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 pew.
She's good. Yeah, I rewatched Labyrinth the other day. I forgot about the puppet that rips his eyeballs out. That was pretty scary. Plus
come out.
Yeah, there's some scary stuff in that movie, but
yeah,
love it. Very good. Patrick, do you like Labyrinth?
I saw it when it came out in the theater. I thought it was very cute.
But I see the butt in your eyes.
No, I liked it.
When he's this quiet.
I tell you what I was really surprised at, though. I was surprised when I saw Inventing the Abbots and she popped up topless. I was like, what? I was like, oh, snap.
Wait, what?
She appeared after she did she moved on to adult roles. So she did a movie called Inventing the Abbots. It was a drama film, and she popped up topless in one scene. It was like
there's always Requiem. You get some hair pie.
Hair pie.
It's like frontal. She's like staring in the mirror, like I don't know if she's like self-loathing or just tripping balls. I haven't seen it in a while.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that she had surgery. So she had because she was really busty. I mean, really busty. I think she had surgery to lower her bust, make her bust smaller.
Yes, she did.
Okay, yeah. I think she didn't want to be objectified. Is what she didn't want to be seen as a sexual object. She did do a really sassy movie though called Mulholland Falls. That was a good movie. That was a really good movie. And she played a femme fatale in that, and with Nick Nolte and Melanie Griffin. Yeah, that was a really Chaz Palminteri. That was a sad movie too. But she was pretty naked in that movie too.
Ooh, Chaz Palminteri. Oh.
You want him on your pizza? You want him on that pizza in that calzone?
No, I want him still alive and sitting next to me while I eat my pizza.
a Chazoni.
It's cleaning his gun.
Is that before or after pizza?
Before.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, he would need the pizza to reload. Brillo pads, yeah, pop. She came out with Brillo pads. Holy crow. Oh. Know what I mean, Vern? Yeah. No. I still don't know why YouTube has decided to like screw with my picture.
Yeah, I don't know. It's coming up fine for me. Maybe it's your internet?
No, I don't think
your
so.
Browser, maybe? What are you using?
I got Microsoft.
There. Now I see
These are the little hot sauces from the spice box.
Those are the ones I got too. And I got
they're cute.
the witch.
I got the witch also.
But you have Black Phillip?
Yeah.
Black Phillip's in it.
Spices.
Have you seen I don't even know, what is it, Night of the Beast? Is that the name of it? It's like a Christmas movie kind of, but there's a goat and then it turns into like a bipedal goat monster because it's Satan.
Yes, I've seen that.
Do you like that goat?
Yes, I do. I like that goat.
See, goats are fun. Goats are your friends.
Just not Black Phillip, I guess.
I don't know. There's something weird about him. Something scary.
Ooh, man, people are getting smoked today.
They're doing what?
They're getting smoked like tuna today.
In what context?
Basketball. The March Madness. Like I already know there's people whose brackets are already busted open. They're like, here's going to win. I can already tell you nobody's going to win this year. Wow.
Is this another sport thing? What are we talking
about? College basketball. They play the playoffs in March. That's why it's called March Madness. So the first round was today, and I just wanted to see if anybody got upset. And yeah, there's a lot of people got upset. Kentucky lost. Kentucky lost, and Iowa lost, and Connecticut lost. Holy crow! Michigan won. Okay, that's enough of that. Believe that.
So Jennifer, why'd you turn off Leprechaun Origins?
It sucked. It
Yeah, I
sucked.
know.
It sucked.
But-
It was horrible.
But how could you say that about that movie, but you say that Pumpkins was good?
Have you seen Leprechaun Origins, Patrick?
If it's as bad as Pumpkins, then no, I don't want to see it.
I didn't
Well, then
really
watch
remember
it.
a lot. I didn't remember a lot, so I watched my Leprechaun series review. I gave it 0.5 stars, Patrick.
Okay, there you go.
That's
See,
the
there you
lowest
go.
movie I've ever
Point-
reviewed.
See, look at that. 0.05.
Yeah.
Leprechaun sucks balls, but it's still probably better than Pumpkins.
I don't know. I haven't tried to watch Pumpkin, so
Pumpkins,
I can't
you know,
comment on it.
if I didn't have to watch it for a review, if it hadn't been picked for Dollar Tree Theater, which I still don't understand how the hell people pick that movie over Incarnate. I truly don't understand that. I thought this will be a slam dunk. I'll put Pumpkins up there against Incarnate, and with Aaron Eckhart, and it got obliterated. Everybody wanted to see Pumpkins.
Maybe
And
they
that's
just
only-
want
that's
to
only,
see
that's only because
something.
that's only because they hadn't seen Pumpkin.
Oh.
Because Pumpkins is really, 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 really bad.
Yes, Echo. That is the one WWE
Yeah,
did. It
that's
has
the one
Orange
WWE.
Swallow.
Yep. That's no, that's Incarnate did too. Incarnate was released by WWE Studios as well.
Oh.
Yep.
Do you think that maybe somebody made that pick of Pumpkins because they know you hate it?
I didn't hate it before I saw it. I saw the cover. I thought the cover was awesome. The
That is a
cover,
good cover.
yeah, it's a great cover. I knew nothing about the movie. I knew nothing about it.
That's
So
not true. You watched the reviews, didn't you?
no,
No, you didn't see the reviews?
no, that would people would be influenced by that. I don't do that. I don't read very many reviews. I did know that when I did go to the movie database page to see who was in the movie, I got an idea how bad it was because it was only a 2.6, so I knew that was going to be sort of rough.
See, you
I
get
didn't expect it to be that bad.
Well, you can't trust IMDb because before I put my rating on there, it said Zillafoot was a 10 out of 10. So,
Well, it wasn't.
yeah, it had one review. Someone gave it a perfect score. So probably.
Well, what do you expect? It's a Polonia. Of course he did.
Yeah.
IMDb sucks, man.
I mean, it sucks for ratings. It's good for seeing who's in movies.
Yeah.
They sent me a survey after I loaded up my review of Pumpkins. Yeah, I put Pumpkins on there. Hell yeah!
No, I was laughing at something Bone sent me on Instagram. It's just appalling. I don't.
What? Pumpkins 2?
No.
Here comes the reviews. So now they're talking about X. You know, X sounds okay.
The previews look good.
It looks all right, but
Yeah,
it looks
Brittany Snow in it.
It looks like another totally overhyped movie, though.
Is it overhyped? Or I don't know if people are talking about it.
Yeah, they're talking about it, but I
didn't know that.
I just think, I think it's just gonna be another overhyped movie. At least they're talking about it a lot more than they did when Green Knight got here.
Well, Green Knight's not horror, is it? I don't think so.
It's a superhero, isn't it?
It's fantasy, right? It's actual fantasy.
Yeah.
Or is it like a Black Knight or?
I thought it was a fantasy.
I think it is a straight fantasy. It's an actual knight.
Yeah. Patrick.
What's the Knight movie with where the guy goes back in time? Like it's
The Time Machine?
No, he goes back into like medieval times.
Oh,
Darkness.
Army of Darkness.
No, hold on.
Black Knight with Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Yeah.
like that. I think it's an actual night, you know.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh, I gotta forward that. Hell yeah. Hold on here. That's cool.
What's cool? The trailer for X?
No, God, no. I'm sending
I
you
don't know,
something.
like,
I'm sending you something to Jennifer. I'm sending something to Jennifer on Instagram. Okay, there you go, Jennifer.
what what happened? Jennifer looks like she's in shock. Uh-oh. I think you might have made her froze.
She actually did freeze this time. Yeah, well, I got sent that one, so I just passed it on. I think I was just the middleman. That's awesome,
Oh,
though.
Cal's saying that Green Knight is horror, so that's cool.
It is. I thought it was just
Horror
dark.
based in fantasy. That sounds fun.
Boogie Nights is great. No, you know what was really horror? The series that I keep telling this to Cal, I keep saying this to him. What was really horror was Superman 4. That was horror. That's like that was probably the scariest superhero movie I've ever seen.
Well, you liked Batman and Robin, didn't you? Isn't that your favorite Batman movie, Patrick?
You know what? I tell you what. Okay. Here's you know what?
I like the villains in it.
I tell you what. I thought Arnold Schwarzenegger. Believe it or not, I thought Arnold Schwarzenegger was really good in that movie. I thought he was fun.
Yeah, the bad guys are good.
And George Clooney as Bruce, he was the best Bruce Wayne. He's terrible Batman, but he was the best Bruce Wayne. He was amazing. The scenes that he had with Alfred when Alfred was sick, that was awesome. That's some of the best thing I've ever seen in a Batman movie. Because he loved that old man, and you see that when he's trying to take care of him, when he thinks he's gonna die, you can see that connection. I thought it was really good. I think what the thing with George Clooney was there's two things that really were wrong, and one, they totally miscast Chris O'Donnell as Robin.
You think so? I thought he did okay. I don't like a lot of the direction the movie went, but I think him as Robin in that role that they wrote for him was fine. I think what's her name was worse off in that in the role she was written.
I don't think Alicia Silverstone. I think she tried. I think tried.
I think it's the writing. I think the writing is the problem.
I think Chris O'Connell he was too big. He was too big he was almost as big as George Clooney was, and I think that really hampered it. And of course, Uma Thurman was horrible, absolutely horrible as Poison Ivy. I mean, she's just. She was about as campy as Toni Collette was in Hereditary.
Yeah, but the movie's campy. The whole movie's campy.
Well, the movie's but you know what though?
You just said that you liked Arnold Schwarzenegger in that movie.
I did. I thought
camp. Why is he okay to be camp but not?
You know what? Because he put a little bit of gravitas into it. There was some real emotion. There in the scenes, and for Uma Thurman, it was just nothing but she was just there for the paycheck, honestly. George Clooney was just embarrassed to be dressed up like he was embarrassed.
That's the one with the bat credit card too, right?
Yeah, might have been.
I know it's the one with the bat nipples. I think it's also the one with the bat credit card.
Yeah. At least it's
kind of went over the top. Too over the top. I'm fine with the shark repellent spray.
Fun fact: Marlon Wayans is original cast as Robin.
He is so good in dramatic.
Could you imagine that though? That would have been a disaster too, though. You didn't need a comedian. You didn't need a comedian or someone as big. You needed someone younger, like to play Burt, like someone like Burt Ward. You needed a teenager.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're way too old for Robin. I'll agree on that one.
Yeah, he just was all wrong for it.
I don't even remember the bat skates.
But still, as bad as Batman and Robin was, still light years ahead of Superman 4. Superman 4 was just a fucking embarrassment. That's
Which
the worst.
one is
It's
Superman?
almost it's like this far ahead of Corman's Fantastic Four.
I
Seriously.
never watched that.
Oh my god, you never saw that?
I know it's on
my God,
YouTube, or it used to be on YouTube, but I did not see. Yeah, Marlon does play good Sirius, but I don't know. I feel like he'd be out of place in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, he did Dream Requiem for a Dream too.
Yeah,
right?
he did so good in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like it blew my mind because I think I had only seen him in like really silly comedic roles, and then I saw that I was like, whoa, he's amazing.
It's just like Owen Wilson in The Minus Man. I mean,
Well, I gotta watch that.
He went totally against type. I mean, he's not the wow. You know, he's not that guy. Yeah, I like. Yeah, Damon's really good. Damon Wayans.
I think we lost Jennifer. What did you do to her? What did you send her?
Al sent me a picture of this Black Phillip Funko, so I sent it to her. Yeah. Okay, here comes Jennifer.
Oh, good. Oh, Pat, you're canceled. Sorry, man.
What? I'm canceled.
That's what Cal said.
Here comes Jennifer floating down the everywhere, chewing on her underwear.
Yeah.
Can't find it at the pair 10 days later.
You know what? They should have canceled Superman 4.
Chattahoochee.
That's what they should have.
Hoochie's coochie.
That's what they should have canceled.
Alan Jackson. What? Who's
Yeah, action comedies, right? Or action adventures, right there. The Last Boy Scout, Low Down Dirty Shame.
I wish we did get to see Billy D playing Two-Face.
I
think Tommy Lee was good too, but like he was already an established character. You know?
I think Aaron Eckhart played the best Two-Face.
Is somebody in The Last Boy Scout?
Mr. Bones mentioned it. I don't know what he's talking about though.
Don't be dissing my Damon Wayans movies.
I'm being a cat-hole. Why? Because I'm telling the truth about Superman 4?
I don't even know if I've seen Superman 4.
Oh my god. It has the same budget. It had the same budget as Zillafoot, let me tell you.
I doubt that.
I'm not kidding you.
Reeves in it? His paycheck alone is probably more than Zillafoot's whole budget.
I'm telling you, it's the same. It looks like it's the same budget as Zillafoot. You have to see it to believe it, and then after that, then you'll want to see it again, ever.
Patrick, have you ever seen the giant stinky-footed lizard?
No, I seen the giant Gila monster. I've seen tarantula. I've seen the black scorpion. I've seen From Hell It Came.
Did you watch they remade the giant Gila monster? I think it's just called Gila. It's not very good.
Yeah, you know who was in it? Kelly Maroney was in it. She played a sheriff in the remake, for Sci-Fi Channel. Hey, if Canon didn't cancel that bad live action He-Man movie, there was no way they would have canceled Superman 4. Wow, both of those movies. You know what though?
The Masters of the Universe movie. Yeah.
The thing is, you know why the He-Man movie was better than the Superman 4 movie? Because at least the He-Man movie had Meg Foster in it. Thank you very much. Yeah, she played Evil Lynn. Superman 4 had nobody in it. It had Christopher Reeve, but I felt bad for him. It was almost like you needed to go out there and rescue him.
Did Cal not know that you liked Batman and Robin?
No, I didn't know that. I
thought everyone knew that.
I didn't think it was as bad as people think it was. I just think that George Clooney was just really self-conscious about the role. I think he was conflicted, and it was just bad casting. I mean, I mean, so Alicia Silverstone tried. Chris O'Connell tried. It's not his fault that he's like, George Clooney's like 6'2", and O'Connell's like 6'1.5". It's not his fault. It's Joel Schumacher's fault. He should have known better.
Whoever wrote the movie, I don't know who wrote it, but yeah, definitely the direction also. But I think the main problem was the script, except for whoever wrote the puns for.
If Gene Hackman was in Superman 4, he was collecting a paycheck. If Margot Kidder was there, she was collecting a paycheck. If John Cryer was there, he was desperate at that point in his career, because John Cryer's career was bottom there, and Jackie Cooper paycheck. I don't know how they got paid. How did they even get paid? I mean, because if they paid all those actors that you just listed, Cal, how the hell did they make Superman 4? Because that would have been all their budget just in the cast.
Maybe that's where it all went. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't really know what it looks like. But you're making it sound like it looks really bad. It's
bad. It's like I said. It's that far. It's just that far. I mean, Superman 4 is like, okay, the worst superhero movie ever is the Roger Corman Fantastic Four. Okay, that's undisputed.
I haven't seen that, but they also didn't even release that, so that says something about it.
But it's awful.
But you know what I heard about this movie is that they made John Cryer take pills, so his penis would be less large.
What?
I did not know that. That's probably a little bit too much information.
I'm gonna say that about every movie now.
I can't diss my John Cryer. I can't take people dissing my John Cryer. He's my little ducky.
But John Cryer's career at that point, when he did Superman 4, I mean, he had some success early, but by the time he got to Superman 4, he needed a paycheck.
He's ducky. He's my little ducky. Don't diss my ducky.
Yeah, but he wasn't doing those roles by that time. He was that. And
but the original Robin did. They gave him pills. The original Robin, they did do that.
Oh, Burt Ward?
Yeah.
He was so scared. He even said that too. He says he was so scared when they did the scene with Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was just going around, and you can actually see it in the episode. You can see how fucking scared he was. He was like, "Just please don't hit me, Kato. Just please." Wait a minute. Let's see. But I'm right though. I didn't know. I didn't need to know that too. So yeah, if he did a list of all the superhero movies, if he actually did a list, like
these are like actual like IP superhero movies, or including like John Lujan's things.
Whose?
Lujan, the guy that did Rust, didn't he make some like low budget superhero movies?
Yeah,
those? I haven't seen them.
The Insurgent War.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Marvel, DC, those type of superheroes. But Cal saying good. You gotta say good night. You gotta say good night, folks. Cal. Cal say good night, folks.
Cal, just come up and talk some sense into this man.
He can't. There's no talking sense of you cannot save or defend Superman 4. You just can't do it. The only thing you can sit there and say is that Christopher Reeve came back because he wanted to do something to protect the. I think he was anti-nuclear weapons, so he went, or environment or something or another. So he said he'd come back if they made a donation in his name to someplace. So he came. That was probably the catering budget right there. Canon makes they made their movies on the cheap. I mean, absolutely on the cheap. I mean, they were Wild Eye before Wild Eye was Wild Eye. I mean, this. I mean, Corman's Fantastic Four was the worst, and then Superman 4, it was right there. I mean, it's no shit. The
I probably
CBS did
don't
a CBS
remember most of the bad
CBS
ones.
did CBS did a version of the Justice League that was pretty awful too.
What?
A made for TV
There's a
movie.
live action Justice League?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I haven't seen that. Catwoman was pretty bad. Elektra was pretty bad, even though I love Jennifer Garner as Elektra. That movie was awful.
Still light years ahead of Superman. Superman 4.
I'm trying to think of other movies.
I mean, I wouldn't say Catwoman was light years ahead of Superman 4, but it was still better than Superman 4. At least it had Halle Berry in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you just can't do it. I mean, as much as I love Christopher Reeve. Don't get me wrong. I mean, my favorite superhero movie is Superman 1. That's my all-time favorite. That's my favorite superhero movie, Superman 1. That is my favorite more than anything.
I don't like the new I didn't like Man of Steel.
Oh, that was awesome.
I like the girl who plays Lois Lane a lot. I like her as Lois Lane. Yeah, she does a great job as Lois Lane. But I don't like the movie.
Really? I thought that was a brilliant movie. For the first time, it really showed what it would be like when the superheroes actually fought in the city. That's exactly the kind of damage that would happen. I thought it was so realistic. It fit. It fit what happened. You just couldn't. You can't have two people like that fight or not have it cause all that collateral damage. I thought it was great. I think Man of Steel is people sleep on that movie. Christopher Maloney was awesome in that. Of course, Amy Adams.
Yeah, she's great in that.
All right, hold on. I think
sent him a link.
Okay.
Yeah, I just sent Cal. I think so. Yeah, I just sent Cal a link. I think it's this link. Hey, there he is.
Oh, he just can't save Superman 4, Cal, no matter what you say. You know that.
Cal commented on one of my videos, giving me crap for taping over Superman 3 on VHS for I think one of the Gamma movies.
I think I'm gonna buy that at Superman 3. I've never seen Superman 3, but they have it for $5 on Blu-ray on Hamilton Book. So I think I'm gonna invest the money and pick that up. But Superman 4, that makes a really good coaster though. You can put an ice cold Dr. Pepper on it. It keeps it cold.
Are you there? Oh no! What happened?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he got mad at Patrick for dissing.
I'm not saying this to spark him up. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm just telling you how it is. It's just it's like watching that they used to show that Roger Corman movie all the time. They used to sell the bootlegs of that at the conventions.
Yeah, I always see a lot of that and a lot of the holiday special.
But you saw what happened, right? Like during our convention, Motor City Comic Con, we always used to go up there and we sit and watch all those bootlegs. Well, one year the FBI raided it and they confiscated every single bootleg they had, and they arrested some vendors for yeah, it was awful. And that was the last time I ever heard anybody carry the bootleg.
I've seen it at least a couple of years ago. Probably the last time I went to a big con they had it. But I was on Disney Plus the other day. They put just the animated segment of the holiday special on there. Just the Boba Fett cartoon.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what the hell is this? And I was like, oh, they put only that one segment onto Disney Plus.
Patrick saying Superman 4 is a canon film, so that kind of gives it a pass. Yeah, like a wide pass, like pass that thing on the, pass it and keep going. Yeah. I mean, think about it. Your villain's name is Nuclear Man, played by a guy named Mark Pello. I mean, do I need to say any more? Really?
I will
Nuclear
use him as
They
my
could they
pillow.
they didn't even
As
they couldn't
John
even
Cryer
they couldn't
comes
even
to my bed.
they
Call
could
me John
you know
Cryer.
honestly I mean no Nuclear Man they couldn't even afford to even get one of his rogues gallery to play Superman 4. They couldn't even afford it, so we'll invent one. Nuclear Man.
You be dissing, you be dissing, you be dissing, you be. Are you done dissing?
Listen,
Okay.
but you know there's been several things. I mean, you know, like I said, I mean it's not the there's other bad superhero movies too. You know the Justice League live action Justice League, and let's be brutally. And if we're going to talk about bad superhero movies and stuff like that, we got to talk about one that I know a lot of people like, but if you really look at it for what it is, it's pretty bad too. And that was the Incredible Hulk TV series. I mean, that was
Lou Ferrigno?
come on.
Yeah,
The only thing the Hulk series was missing was 2 slices of bread and because it was cheesy as hell.
So people love that.
Yeah, I know. My brothers loved it, and they're like 7 and 10. So I mean, you know.
So have you guys realized he's a sour gremlin? Look at him sucking the life and the fun out of all these things. What is wrong with this guy? Y'all sitting here
Hell no! I got Shazam live action. Okay, I own the Shazam live action series. Now that series was fun as hell.
I haven't even watched the movie. I didn't know there was a series.
Yep. They came out live action.
Listen to this guy's logic. He says Shazam, but the Hulk is not good, right? Listen to the logic. It can't be serious.
That's
Hulk.
Shazam was great. Shazam was great, except they had bad luck because all the people playing Captain Marvels, they all got hurt. They all
tomorrow.
That's because viewers like you.
And then you had the Mighty Isis.
What is that?
Then you had the Mighty Isis. That was fun.
What is that?
What's 1.5 for snack?
That's my son.
Oh no.
What is what?
What's 1.5?
That's a money card. Yeah.
What's the Mighty Isis, Patrick?
Yeah,
Patrick doesn't know what he's talking about. He's had too many for the holiday. He's out. He's drunk. Get him out of here.
Hi.
Brian, hey Brian,
Hi.
what do you think of this guy?
He's angry and stuff.
And is he cool?
Yes.
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah.
Who's cool?
Cat hole. See him if he's a cat hole.
Brian says this guy is cool.
Oh, Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno, man.
Yeah. I've got the whole all the episodes, all the seasons of it, and these 2 made for TV movies.
Yeah, don't get going on that. The Hulk meets Thor, the Hulk meets Daredevil.
Look at this guy. This guy's so sour. He's trying to suck the. Mm-hmm.
He's
come
like
on, Dad. He cannot take those 2 seriously. Those movies were cheesy. I mean, oh man.
That doesn't mean they're bad though, just because they're cheesy. Adam was Batman.
They were pretty bad. I mean, they were. I mean, they're pretty. They were pretty.
The horror movies you rant and rave about are cheesy. Do you downplay those? No.
He just said he liked Batman and Robin.
What's wrong with him?
They're cheese. That's cheesier.
To the 5th power.
We just went over this. They have Batman roller skates, Bat nipples, Bat credit card.
The Greatest American Hero. That's a pretty bad one too. I'll give you that. That series was dated before when it aired. The very first episode you watched that. The very first episode that came on, you looked at it and going like, "Oh hell no." And the only reason why you watched it was because Robert Culp was so funny.
Nah, man, we're
gonna have like a hairy piece of coal that you find in the back of your fireplace.
He's a lump in the stocking. He's a lump in the
Yeah.
stocking. Coal in the stocking.
Yeah.
Other than the last movie, the three TV show movies were badass. Which one was which one had Daredevil in it though? Was that the Trial of the
Incredible Hulk?
Yeah, with Rex Smith. He was great in Nighthawk though. Street Hawk.
And did you just say Superman 4 is worse than Elektra? Like and Catwoman?
Yes.
You lie.
No.
You lie.
No.
Superman 4 may have got screwed, and then that's why Christopher Reeves was pissed. They screwed him in post.
Of course they did.
Yeah, they did. But the whole story, this story alone is the best Superman there is. It's just if you go off story.
But it was just no.
The story of Superman 4 is basically what we're living in today with nuclear war, right?
Nuclear Man looked like he belonged more in a Rocky Horror Picture Show than he did in the superhero movie.
He's the product of the '80s. He had the mullet. He looked like '80s. How do you like '80s rock bands and you don't like Nuclear Man? Come on, man.
I mean,
look at him. Look at him. He's nervous.
They couldn't even get one of his rogues galleries. They couldn't afford it. So we had to create our own villain, Nuclear Man.
First, but he was in the movie. Now you said they couldn't get none of his rogues gallery. So what? Superman 1 and 2 is considered to be classically great, and guess what? Okay. Those aren't original rogues gallery. General Zod. Those are made from the movie. Those aren't from the rogues gallery from the comics.
The Phantom Zone straight came from the comics.
That's fine, but you said villain. See, you're changing the deal.
No. I mean, they incorporated a lot into the movie. You know, the destruction of Krypton. Because remember, origin stories are the hardest story to tell, though, Cal. So because remember, not everybody that watched the movie knew who Superman really was. There's still a lot of people that didn't know. So you gotta cater to them.
I'm not disputing whether it's a good movie or what the movie did. I'm just saying I'm rebutting your point. You said they didn't use his rogues gallery, aka his villains, but people praise Superman 1 and 2, but those aren't his villains. They just became so popular they became his villains.
Zod had made plenty of appearances in the comic books before Superman 2.
Go back, Google it, Pat. Zod originally came from Superman the movie. He's been a character mainstay since.
I am sure he was a composite of villains that have popped up in the comic book, because the 50 Superman was heavily in science fiction. In fact, so was Batman. So I'm sure that there's a lot. I'm sure there's a lot of
look it up. I can't lie to you.
I will.
You're wrong.
I will.
Look it up, buddy.
I definitely will. We'll be doing the show next week. I'll let you know who they were.
Oh, look, nobody's going to care next week. Look at this guy. You know he was just jiving, right? He's jiving.
See, the Nuclear Man we see in the movie is the third one. They cut the first Nuclear Man out of the movie. The second one, they cut the first one out of the movie. I mean, there's somebody worse than Mark Pello. Oh God!
No, actually, Mark Pello's voice is Gene Hackman. Mark Pello's voice is not in the movie. Gene Hackman is dubbed over his voice.
When he couldn't speak English.
That's right.
Okay.
Nope.
But
it makes sense. Watch the movie.
See, I watched Great American Hero because my older brother was a fan, and I wanted to see what he liked it so much. Yeah, I could never understand that too. My brothers loved that show too, and I couldn't understand why. That show was dated the minute it aired. But I always thought people liked it because I think people liked it because of the Connie Selica was really, she was hot back then, and
he's a Grinch. You hate all superheroes. Just say it. You're a villain. You're a villain.
One, Mr. Grinch.
I said the first Superman was my very favorite superhero movie.
You also said Batman and Robin had anything good in it, so we can't take you serious.
It did. Batman and Robin had his moments. It did. It had his moments.
Robin is good for is killing a franchise and making you laugh while doing it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
that's not right.
Had some good puns.
That's not
movie.
not even close.
Ew.
How can you watch the scene with George Clooney and Alfred, and that was
terrible. And you're only saying that because he looks like Batman. That's the problem.
George Clooney has been the best Bruce Wayne in the entire franchise.
You're out on a limb. Nobody will agree with that.
No.
George Clooney technically looks the most like Batman, and that's why people thought it was going to work. But he is terrible. I don't care if you're a fan. He's terrible. He
looks more like Batman Begins. Batman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was terrible because of that. Oh yeah, but when if you say Christopher Reeves was terrible, it's all just jokes. But it's serious
because he was self-conscious about the bat suit. He didn't.
That ain't our problem.
He was not
terrible. Self-conscious of my suit.
Why'd you take the role?
He was not comfortable playing Batman.
Money.
He was a great Bruce Wayne.
He was not, Pat.
He was too, Cal. You go back and watch that movie where you go back and watch Batman and Robin when he was just Bruce Wayne.
Watch
that again.
The Ice Age.
Watch that again.
Terrible.
But I mean, now
Ivy is dressed up as a monkey.
Oh, Pat doesn't like Poison Ivy in it. We went over that. He doesn't.
I did not like. No, I didn't.
Okay. Should we keep going in on Arnold? Arnold's my favorite, man. But should we go in on Arnold? Really? There's so much there. We can go for days.
Oh my God! I thought for what they gave him, for what he gave them, he did better than any. He did better just about anybody else. It's not Chris O'Donnell's fault at all because he got cast in that movie.
O'Donnell's better than George Clooney in that role. Sorry.
Oh God,
George Clooney was terrible.
No. Chris O'Donnell was terrible. He was too big, he was too old and too big. He did not look like Robin in the slightest. Not at all.
Yeah, you're right. He looked like Nightwing.
Now, they actually would have brought him back as Nightwing. If he would have popped up as Nightwing, that would have worked.
They were going for that. Then you see the way they was trying to break them up through the movie. Well, that's why they were bickering. That was the ideal.
But they should have brought him back as Nightwing. I mean, they should have brought him back as Nightwing then, not wait.
How, Pat? They had just established their friendship in the last movie. We only seen them together for 15 minutes fighting. So how are they going to do that the next movie?
Well, I don't know. How do they come up with Superman 4 with him fighting Hello Man?
I'm smoking Pat right now. See, he don't have the answer.
Coming after you with
He
the
don't have the
banana.
answer.
Smoking.
I don't think it would have mattered if they just
defend a dead corpse. Superman 4 is the worst. Superman 4 is the worst superhero movie ever. Other than Corman's Fantastic Four. It's just all there is to it.
You know what? He sits there, guys, and you got to see these tricks, these one-trick ponies. He says horrible in these words to flare up his argument and make you believe it. But when you tell him the why and the truth,
you're just upset because I'm crushing your boy. That's all. You're just upset because I'm crushing your boy.
Dude, I like Batman, but you sat there and said Batman and Robin is great. Dude,
I said there's parts of Batman and Robin.
George Clooney's the greatest Batman. That alone has got you on the limb, dude. You got to pull you back in.
Oh, you're lying. You're lying. Okay, don't lie, Cal. I said he was the best Bruce Wayne. I said he was a terrible Batman because he was. It's not a lie.
This is the best Batman. Batman versus Predator.
The best. I thought the best.
This is the other best Batman.
The best Batman was Christian Bale.
Only the first Frank Miller. The other one's trash. This one's also trash.
Yeah, I thought Christian Bale was the best Batman.
When you told me Superman 2 wasn't good, I knew you were out there. I knew it.
No, you know why? Because it looked like it was too set oriented. You could tell they were fighting on a set. It was so obvious. There's no movement. They were sitting there in one central little area. There was like Man of Steel. They showed them fighting all over the city, all over.
You can tell they're fighting all over the city.
Yeah, like when they attacked his mom and they're fighting all across the country and they got to Metropolis.
Whoever played the
was
mom
great.
did really good too.
But that's apples and oranges though. But that's like me comparing a Tesla. But no, yeah, it is. You can't compare a Tesla to something that came out in 1930s. Like, I mean, look at the graphics.
Look at Superman 1. He still has Superman 1. He still had him going to flying across the country. He flew to New Jersey, then he flew to California. It looked like that's what he did. Superman 2 looked like they're fighting in the front lawn, and they never got out of the front lawn.
Which is the one where
Superman 2 is better than Superman 1. Sorry.
You see Superman the same people 1. In the background. You see the same cars. You see the same trucks. It's like it's set. It looks like it's on a set. And it looks terrible.
Your memory is foggy. Your memory is foggy. Superman 2 is considered the best superhero movie. Mini.
Daylight comes and
not at all.
Wanna go
home. And it's just the big fight scene they had. It looked terrible.
I can't do it with you.
Hey Cal, have you watched the Batman yet? The new one?
No, I haven't seen it. I'm trying to wait for physical, man.
I want to get someone's opinion.
It's great. I love that music. That's all I know. The music is great. But I'm hearing it, the high is wore off on it, Casey. I'm hearing I'm hearing a lot of gripes with it, but I'm trying to stay away from spoilers at the same time.
For what?
Echo was saying Killing Joke was good. Did I accidentally flash the Killing Joke when I said it was trash? I was trying to show the two other Frank Miller ones weren't the good one.
Killing Joke comic is cool. I don't know about the movie.
Yeah, the animated
the movie. Okay.
Yeah, the animated one with the ending was weird.
Was it different?
That whole Batman
it was the same. It was, they're both laughing at the end. I mean, it was just sort of weird, though.
Yeah.
It was weird. Frank Miller is he's a good writer, though. I mean, he knows the books.
I don't know. Have you read the other two? They're like almost incoherent.
I tell you that my favorite Frank Miller story other than Watchmen was Daredevil 163. That's been my favorite Frank Miller book of any that he did. When Daredevil when the Hulk and Daredevil met.
Jennifer, do you even like comic book movies other than the Incredible Hulk series? Do you like the movies?
Yes,
or are we just boring you? Okay.
I was just trying to end the fight that was going on.
Oh, it's not a fight.
And letting Cal and Casey, because I can tell you two wanted to talk about the same subject for a few.
Echo, was that the one with Batman and then Gordon's daughter on the roof? Was that the one?
It's Killing Joke, you mean? That's the one where Robert Gordon got shot and got paralyzed. That's where
he's saying a random sex scene. I think.
Oh,
the one I hated was where it was Batman and then Gordon's daughter on the roof just randomly. That was weird. That was what he's talking about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get confused at what happens in which thing, but yeah, that was
Under the Red
beginning of the comic too. Weird.
That was weird at the end though, when they were just laughing. When he took the, that was really, honestly, that was a really uncomfortable moment.
It's supposed to be.
Real quick, is Hobbs still in here?
I don't know. He was moving stuff all day, so he might have fell asleep.
If you're listening, Hobbs, how you feel about I know you guys aren't interested, but I wanted to ask him how you feel about the Browns getting Deshaun Watson. You too, Pat.
Well, we signed Mitch Trubisky today.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, you should have seen all the slappies on the Steelers Instagram coming up with all the cheesy ass names for him. It's like, dude, the guy's a retread. And then they gave Haskins another year. They signed him to another year. It's like, why?
He's better than Rudolph.
See, you're just trying to see. You're starting to spark shit up. I don't know about that, man. It's like, seriously, you're gonna say Haskins better than Rudolph
for sure, easily.
Oh my God, he was the #1 draft choice. He couldn't even last 2 years in Washington. They kicked his ass loose. If he was all that good, how come
Washington?
Yeah,
but they won quarterback.
That's where Haskins got drafted to. And it only lasted a year and a half where they cut his ass.
Guys, I ain't trying. I know this is not a sports stream, but I just wanted to see what Hobbs and Pat thought real quick, because that division is going to get crazy if Watson goes to the Browns.
I was just disappointed with the Browns thought. I was really surprised at that. I thought it was really unfair too. They're saying that the Browns wanted an adult as quarterback. That's what they were saying. They said that to the unnamed source, but that's what they used. They quoted. They said the Browns wanted an adult at quarterback, and I was just thinking, you know what? Fucking went out there.
That's funny.
He went out there and busted his ass. He was just he was like a Sam Darnold over at Carolina. He played fucking hurt for most of the year. I mean, badly hurt. And he was still in there.
I don't think he's bad. But he is a little childish. Just like what was the last one they had? Mr. Money, Johnny Manziel. He was childish too. Their last 2 picks have been pretty childish. But I like Baker.
I don't know. You know what though? I can't really say that. I don't know Baker Mayfield. I know that. Yeah, I know he had those moments at Oklahoma. But a lot of times too, if you really look at that shit, the other teams were instigating it. Like Kansas walking out there. And at the coin flip, and all 4 of their players not shaking his hand. What kind of bullshit is that? And yet when he went back there and responded to it, all the attention was on him. Why? I would be pissed off too. I would be. I wouldn't want to go out there and I wouldn't be happy about that.
That's because the name. He's the quarterback.
You go out there and watch them take the heat. Huh?
The quarterback takes the heat. What?
Yeah, but you know what? How could you take the heat off? How can you take the heat on? Put the heat on Mayfield. Browns defense wasn't all that great. Okay, it was terrible. They lost both their running backs. Odell Beckham had a meltdown.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. He did pretty good.
I'm not a Browns fan at all. I'm not a Browns fan at all. But I don't think it's necessarily fair that they expect Mayfield to take all the heat for their shortcomings.
No, they're just being impatient. They want instant success. But they'll get around to it, man. I don't know. Do you guys like it, the old one, or do you like the new one?
If they trade him somewhere, I think he'll come back and he'll do well. He'll do well somewhere else.
I said that about Tony Romo, but it never happened.
I liked part 1 of the new one.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's happened for Haskins either.
Mm-hmm.
If the Steelers don't want Mason Rudolph, if they don't want him, then you know what? By now, fucking cut him loose. If that's the case, trade him away. Try to get a couple of draft choices out of him, or another running back. Trade him for a running back.
That's because he knows the playbook. That's why.
Yeah. He knows the playbook. Yeah. So I mean, if I'm Mason Rudolph and I see what they're doing, I just turn around and tell my agent, get me out of here.
He isn't in that position, man. He's lucky to be there.
I think Haskins is lucky to be there.
Obviously not.
Haskins is. I mean, yeah, Haskins is lucky to be there.
All right, but yeah, Casey, part 1 is great. They're both shot very great, like the new ones. But I rewatched part 2. I don't dislike it like I did before. It's okay. It's a little long though, man. I don't know. Something about it is
like
long.
That's the thing. The runtime is long, but in that movie, at least, like it didn't feel long. Like a lot of the times, the movies are just too long and they feel long. But that one didn't feel long. But I just, I don't know. Like I like the actors who portrayed the kids grown up, but like I don't care. I'd rather watch the kids. And then they put all those new, like, they're not actually flashbacks to the first part, but they're like flashbacks to the kids. They just make me want to watch the kids again instead of the adults.
Like they did in the TV
that's a
movie.
common thing. Yeah, in both movies, the kids are better than the adults. The part one is always better in both versions. But I love the old one. I love John Ritter and Annette O'Toole. I like the cast, so I'm a sucker for that. But if I'm being objective, part two is a better story than that first one, than the original. But I still like the original better.
Original what?
In part two and the new ones, where they're bullying him at the end, that one seems more funny than anything else in the new one.
The new one, what?
It Chapter 2, the remake.
Okay.
Have you seen those?
We were comparing the old one to the new one.
Yeah, the new one is they get it. They you know, like I said this before many times, but Pennywise was not. I mean, he wasn't the scariest thing in the movie. The dad of Beverly Marsh was.
Yeah, those are from the Spice Box.
He creeped me the hell out.
Definitely,
I mean, yeah, he was worse than. I mean, and when people were coming out of the theater, they were saying the same thing. They were sitting there going, like, they weren't talking about Pennywise. They were talking about the dad and the relationship that they showed between him and his daughter. That was really the scary part about that whole movie, both first and second parts.
Yeah.
That was in the book.
Yeah. The cinematography for those two new ones, though, is amazing, though. They look great.
Yeah. Did you guys watch?
But
Brightburn,
but the first part, I like the first part better.
Is that the superhero horror movie?
What's that?
Brightburn.
Yeah. Oh, I love Brightburn. I'm still waiting.
I still haven't seen that. Everyone tells me I should see that, and I still haven't gotten around to it.
Casey, it's phenomenal to me. It's basically like if Superman was evil, like, you know, if he just landed and he was just evil. Because that's all it is. They just changed the names. It's a Superman story, and the way, I don't want to give it away, but the way they set up like the franchise is amazing.
I don't know if I haven't heard about a second movie being made.
Well, they left it so open for I don't want to give it away for Casey, but they left it open. So crazy.
You know, that's not the first time James done a superhero movie like that. He also did another one called Super with Rainn Wilson.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I have that. I haven't watched it.
With Ellen Page and Rainn Wilson, I think were in that.
I gotta catch that one. I gotta watch it.
Different. It's definitely different.
Well, we still got Blade. That's a horror superhero, basically.
Blade is wonderful.
I can't wait for that.
Yes.
I'm really hyped on Mobius. I think Mobius is going to surprise a lot of people.
I've been waiting for that for so long.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited for that. I mean, yeah.
I think it's middle of the road.
He was actually one of my. He's one of the first anti-heroes in Marvel. I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, he was an interesting character to watch.
I'm actually more looking forward, Pat, to the cast that's in there, like Michael Keaton. That is a launching pad for the Sinister Six, that movie. I don't know if you've really been watching the trailers. So I'm more interested in that than the movie. I think the movie's going to be middle of the road, though. I think, or it's going to be either loved or surprisingly good. It's going to be like what Venom 1 was, you know?
Yeah,
I think.
That's what I'm hoping for. Origin stories are the hardest to tell, so I'm not really, you know, but I think Jared Leto will come out and do it right, you know, and you know, I don't think he'll overplay his hand like he did in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I give him a break on Suicide Squad. I think that we didn't give him a fair shake. I think there's more of that movie that we need to see.
Yeah, I gave him a pass on this too. I tell you what, who I really enjoyed in that movie, the first Suicide Squad, though. I definitely think they stole the role was Viola Davis and Will Smith. I thought they were great. I thought that was. I'd like to see CCH Pounder as Amanda Waller, but I like Viola Davis. I liked her interpretation as well. and Will Smith as a Deathshot. I thought he was great too. I thought he was
she actually
fine.
voices Amanda Waller in a lot of the cartoons. CCH Pounder.
Yeah, she did. That's what I mean. That's why I was hoping that she would get to play it, because she definitely brought the character to life. I mean, she was as Amanda Waller. I mean, she didn't back down. She didn't back down either. I mean,
Angela Bassett. I thought she would have been cool if they kept her, because she was in Green Lantern as Amanda Waller.
Yeah, she didn't do too bad. I see now talking about like, see, you and I have talked about this before, but see, I actually did like Green Lantern. I thought they were too ambitious though for the first movie. You know, you can't bring a Parallax in like that. I mean, it's just, Jesus, really?
Why not?
It's just too big. It's too ambitious. It's like Fantastic Four. They did the same thing with Rise of the Silver Surfer. It's like establish the Surfer first, and then go slower. And I think that Marvel learned from that. And I think people watched those and they learned from that, and they went slower for the MCU. I mean, look how long it took for them to assemble the Avengers. They did it right. They did it right, and DC did it wrong with Justice League. They're trying to rush it. We got to catch up. We got to, and yet there's no story for Cyborg, no story for Flash.
I think that's debatable though.
I was
no story for Aquaman. I mean, Aquaman came after that, so you got three of the main heroes with no origin stories. You only had Batman.
Everyone knows, like the general public knows Flash, and they know Aquaman. Maybe not Cyborg unless they grew up with Teen Titans, but like the general public knows these people. We don't need a backstory.
But Pat, if you remember,
I'll say this. I do think this. I think they would have got away with it. They could have gotten away with that if they had done the smart thing, and they would have cast Grant Gustin as the Flash in the movie.
They don't do that.
But they should have.
But Pat, like if you remember, the fans, they didn't want origin stories. Everybody was saying this, and this is why I say sometimes you can't listen to fans. They were saying we all know who Batman and Superman is. We don't need build up and origin stories. Just start off from there, and we get the idea who they are, and then span off. Eventually, you can go back and make that was what fans wanted. Then when it didn't work out in the movie, they didn't like it. But I don't care, because I've seen the Snyder Cut, and after the Snyder Cut, I'm like, yeah, it was fine. That was great.
The original cut was the original cut they brought to the theater. So embarrassing, so embarrassing.
No, I liked it.
I just, ooh. I mean, if you really,
you can't like Green Lantern and like that. Like, I mean, not like that.
I like Green Lantern a lot more than I like the first Justice League. The first Justice League was terrible. Batman versus Superman was terrible too.
Batman versus Superman was okay.
There's only two scenes in Batman versus Superman that made that movie worth watching, and that was when Wonder Woman popped up, and then when Batman went to rescue Martha Wayne.
Stingray.
Huh?
Screw Stingray.
Stingray
sucks.
Man, I'm hoping that they bring I'm hoping that Stingray pops up in Armor Wars.
I was just trying to get under Pat's skin. That's his guy. But please, guys, watch the Snyder Cut.
Did you see Marvel? Did you see Marvel brought back Jack of Hearts? That's my boy right there.
Who they
Jack
brought
of Hearts? Yeah, they brought back Jack of Hearts.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Yeah. Okay. I always tell when I'm talking to a casual.
I'm not a casual. Maybe he's just on a quest for peace.
Oh God! Well, he's still on that quest then. He never.
I'm serious, guys. It's worth the commitment. I know you hear that this Snyder Cut is long.
You know what? Superman 4. He's on the quest.
There's no hearing about it. We can see the runtime.
No. I know you hear that. I know you see that, Casey. But when you're watching it, this movie will capture you. Now, some say The Dark Knight is the greatest superhero movie. You can have your opinion, but as far as aesthetically looking, the Zack Snyder cut is like they took the actual comic book and put it on the screen in a good way. It's beautiful, man. Y'all gotta watch it. The time will fly by.
It's in parts, isn't it? So like I could just watch a part every day
like
for like
5
a week.
parts.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I might do that eventually.
Same bad time, same bad time, same bad channel.
But yeah,
you gonna watch it, Pat? You gonna watch this? Because you got it. The Snyder Cut.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
You have it, Pat? Oh yeah, that's right. You got it from the library.
That's right. I got it from the
library.
I think I still got HBO Max, so I can watch it.
So far since the library's been open, I've gotten the Snyder Cut. I got this Suicide Squad. I got Black Widow, and I got Shang-Chi. So I'm hoping to catch Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man movie too.
The new Spider-Man.
That'd be cool. Hey Pat, yeah. I got Halloween Kills, right? And I was so excited to watch it, and I misplaced it. I cannot find it. I've looked everywhere for it.
Dude, you know what I did? You know what movie I did that with too? I have to look for it too. At St. Maud. I got it. I can't remember where I put it.
It's so annoying. I want to watch Halloween Kills so bad. Somebody actually gave me a digital though, so I might have to do it that way. But I'm not a digital guy. But I want to see this movie so bad.
Yeah. Man, I want to see if they even got that up yet. Let me check that out. You got me. I want to see if they got at least list Armor Wars on the movie database page. I don't know. I know they're supposed to make it, but I'm not sure if they've announced.
I don't think they did.
Dude, that would be cool if they did.
I don't like. You know how they release the phases and they have like all the titles. I think the last one they did, there was just like stuff we already knew about.
Here it is, Armor Wars. Let's see what they got. Yeah, that's what I thought. They just have John Cheadle. Yeah. See, I'm just hoping. They got to recast General Ross now. Now that William Hurt passed away.
Hopefully they'll recast him and not just have some weird CG thing going on.
I know. So
I'm glad you made a video in the car. I was like, oh boy, where's she going?
Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting to see how they. I wish they'd just hurry up and cast it already.
Well, if they know you're watching, they probably won't cast it. They'll just cancel it. It'll be on a quest for peace. How about that? He got me salty, guys. I'm mad he's dissing my movie.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? Christopher Reeve, I felt bad for Christopher Reeve, because Quest for Peace. He said a Quest for Peace. He should have been on a quest for a good movie. So.
He was. If you really watch that or even listen to the commentary, they did him so bad.
Well, what do you expect? How he did it with Canon Films. Canon Films is one of the worst studios ever.
Watch the documentary, man. I mean, they promised him. They showed him money. They had the receipts. This was their savior movie. They were going to put so much into it, and then at the
$30 million.
There was a big budget for it. And all of a sudden they found bankruptcy and they didn't do it.
They started cutting it back. Did you ever see the Canon Films documentary? The history of Canon Films? The Dollar Tree. Oh my gosh, that movie's a hoot. You got to watch that shit. That movie make you laugh. Those guys have balls.
Come and me wanna go home.
Have you guys ever seen a great movie called Step Monster?
No.
Corey Feldman. Yes. Somebody's seen it. It's a classic movie, man. It's so much fun. It's like, I don't know. I guess they marketed it to us as kids, like, as a kid movie, but it's really not. It'll actually scare the hell out of some kids, I bet you. But it's about they got Robin Riker, they got Alan Thicke in it from what is it, Growing Pains? Yeah. And he's the dad, and the step monster. He's marrying a monster. Yeah, he's a jerk. I like Alan Thicke, man. That's my guy. But yeah, it's a great movie if you can find it. It's so out of print. I just thought you guys might have seen it. I have it on VHS.
Yeah, me too. I don't know where it is, but I finally found it on DVD. It was like a miracle. The movie goes for like $200, and I found it. Wow. I'm like so excited. But I did one of those converts Like you know how you used to put the tape in and then you burn it on the DVD. You had
One
the
of
2
these?
decks.
Oh,
No, but remember the actual VCR was like a
yeah, the
VCR and a
VCR
DVD.
to the other VCR, so
That's
you could
how I did
record
it
off the things.
back like in
Oh.
2010. So I always had like a disc of it. Yeah, Corey Feldman and what's the girl from Ticks? She's in it too. You guys remember
Nicole
Ticks?
Eggert?
I
Nicole
think
Eggert?
so. She's out of control. You guys remember that movie?
Yeah, I remember
Wasn't
that.
that
girl.
Rachel Lee Cook?
Maybe, Pat. Maybe. God damn, you know her to see her though. But she's in Step Monster. She's the girl, the young girl. She was cute back then. But yeah, fun movie. Fun movie.
And that monster, she's hot. But she's not the monster.
Well, they did. Pixar just released that new movie. Red wasn't it called Red? But a girl who, when she ever she gets all emotional, she turns into a red panda or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not about her getting her time in a month, is it?
No. She turns
Okay,
into a big, huge red panda when she gets nervous.
Oh, okay, that's crazy. Because there is a movie, like I'm not being funny. There's a movie where the girl, I think she comes on her period for the first time, and then it makes her go crazy, and she just kills everybody. It's actually Danielle Harris. What is that movie called? Bloody Night, the story of Mary Hatchet, something like that. But yeah, she just every time she comes on her period, she kills everybody. It's really good though for what it is.
Sounds like it's more on the teeth verge of things, huh?
It's decent. I think Mosley's in it too. Bill Mosley. I think he's in it too. Good movie. Good movie. Danielle Harris got some hidden gems.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just so many low budget movies though. You have to swim through them just to find them. Same thing with David Rochon. David Rochon has done a lot of movies too, but you have to sift through all the bad ones to find the good ones.
Right. Oh,
like I thought. Hey. I only. It's hard to believe. I only got one of her movies. I find that really astounding to me because I always look and I only got one of her movies. I got Wrath of the Crows.
I don't have that.
That's a great movie. Wow, it's allegorical, but it's a great movie. People just slept on that.
You talking about Danielle?
No, Debbie Rochon. Actually, I got two. I got that. I got Doom Room. She was in that too. That was really good too. Doom Room was put out by Wild Eye, but that movie was really good. And then
speaking of
Wrath of the Crows, that was good.
Speaking of Wild Eye, Steven is on a tear, isn't he? I caught a couple of his shows. Pretty good stuff he got over there.
Yeah. Well, you know what happened? Here's the story about what happened because I felt really bad. This happened this way. So he a few months ago when I was getting 8 questions up and running. I approached an actress named Hannah Fierman, and I asked her to come onto the show. Now, I wanted to interview Hannah Fierman because she played Lily in VHS, the Succubus and the Bachelor Night. The girl says, "I like you." So I loved that character, and that's awesome. I just loved it. And so I went out there and I asked her if she wanted to do the show, and she said, "Fine." And so, before every show, we always try to do a pre-show so that, make sure that you guys can, we can connect and everything else. And I was trying to get Hannah to do it. But every time I sit there and go like, it only takes 5 minutes. It only takes 5 minutes. I just couldn't get her to do it. So we went up the day of the show. We went up and it was a disaster. We didn't do the test. And so all her tech was all bad, and we couldn't even do the show. I think we were on the show, and it was just terrible. And so
yeah, you told me.
Yeah, so flash forward, like a couple, maybe about a month ago or so, Steven came up to me and he goes, he says, "Hey, I was gonna think about going after Hannah Fierman for another interview. And I know that she went on your show first, but I was just wondering, if you were gonna go after her again." And I said, "No, by all means, go after Hannah. Go after Hannah." I said, "But I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do that show if I was you, and tell you have to tell her she has to do a pre-show. You can't, she has to, like she says yes. He said, there, okay, fine. We're gonna do a pre-show, 5 minutes, this date here." And but once again, she was hemming and hawing. I said, "Make sure that you don't go the day of the show and have that happen." Well, he finally got her to do a pre-show, and I'm not sure exactly what happened. And actually, neither is he. But something went sideways in that little 5 minutes, and all of a sudden she comes back. She says that she can't do the show. She's got scheduling issues. Steven could tell you the reason. Steven could break it down better than I could. But it went from her doing a pre-show for a set interview. 5 minutes later, she told him that she couldn't do it. It was weird as hell. So I felt really bad for him, right? Because now he has the empty hole. He has nobody there. And first I told him to do what I do, and that is go to a movie group and go in there and say, "Hey, my name is so and so. I run the House of Horrors podcast, and I'm looking for any actresses that would like to, art directors or screenwriters that want to chat." I told him to do that. I don't know if he did that or not, but but all I know is that he still had a hole in it. So I said, "I got an idea. Look, Mark Polonia has gotten some major heat right now because of Amityville in Space. I mean, he got interviewed in Entertainment Weekly. I mean, everybody's talking about that movie. So why don't you have a Mark Polonia night on the show? Go ahead and celebrate Polonia movies." So what he did was he said, "Okay, that's a great idea." So what he did was he did do that, and he contacted some of the actors that he's already interviewed that worked for Polonia. So they all came out to support and talk about Mark Polonia and their films that they were in. So that show did really well for him, real well. And it was just, and I said, you need to change the title. Because he just had Salute to Mark Polonia night. I said, what you need to do is you need to put Amityville in Space in your title. He put that in the title. He put the Amityville in Space in the title. He got 45 views overnight because of it. That show's it's already almost at 200 views, which is really extraordinary for both of us. When we get a show like that, that's really major for us. So it's actually not that far away from becoming the #1 show.
Is that the Mel Brooks one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the only Mark Polonia thing I have. Zilfit. He's credited on it. I don't know what he did on it, but he's credited on it. So.
Yeah, it's cool though. I'm so happy because I felt bad for him because I'm sitting there going like, yeah, Hannah. I mean, I didn't even go back. I didn't even try to get Hannah back. I was just like, I don't think it would work. I just don't think it would work. I was just like, I don't think I could get her to come up there and do the pre-show, and I wouldn't go up without it. It's like unless we know for sure your equipment works, what's the point?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that's all. It is now 1:08. You guys want to call it?
Yeah. I have to watch it.
I told Hobbs I get him to 3 hours. So
I haven't seen Jocks.
I said I'll get you 3 hours, Hobbs. So I said all right.
Okay.
All right. Where'd the cow go? He probably went over to make sure his copy of Superman 4 is still safe and snug.
Probably. Making sure you didn't help me go over and destroy it or something.
Yeah, he's next time we see him, he's gonna have that for his avatar. It's gonna be he'll be Nuclear Man.
Maybe I should change mine into John Cryer.
There was a movie he did where he played an undercover cop at a school.
Yeah,
that was actually pretty fun.
that's a good movie.
That was a good one. I can't remember the title of it, but I remember that one. And he was okay in 2.5 Men. He had his moments in that show.
They tried to make him too nerdy looking.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Nerdy stupid looking, not nerdy smart looking.
They should have made him nerdy smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what he's done since then, though. Not that he needs to work. Not after that show. I mean, that show made him a multi-millionaire, I'm sure. But I don't know what he's done since that show went off the air. He might, I think he's done some voice acting. I know for DC. I think he's been on a few shows. Yeah, I think so. All right, boys and girls. This has been the Midnight Hour. I want to thank everybody in the chat that came out and listened to us watch the first fly over Superman. Hope they enjoyed that. I know it's comics. It's fun. It's all fun. Next week, I'm not sure. I'm expecting it will be Hobbs. Hobbs will be hosting it. If not, maybe Mighty Casey will, or Katie, one of those two. I'm not sure. But it will be on one of their channels next Thursday at 10 o'clock. Of course, I'll be back on Saturday night on Horror Show on Gore Folks channel talking about Phantasm. Midnight Society on Sunday talking about Friday the 13th Part 4 with the Fell Dog. I think Jennifer will be there for that. I'm sure. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we will see you on the bounce. Peace.
Bye.